And we are back in season number 2. This is episode 11 here on Alma, Missouri, and we are going to have a very, very fun day. In the last one, in episode number 10, we got a lot of harvesting done, and since then I've made a few changes, and, well, you can see we've got a new fence right here, but we've got more than just a fence right here. I might have put the fence all the way around. I thought this looked pretty good. I don't know, but some of the spots are a little like, maybe the person making the fence was not in a great mind space. So, oops, I've also swapped out a header. So, since I made that, we've got a new header. We are on the new version of Alma, Missouri as well. So happy and so excited to be on the updated version. I have gone in and I've set all of the animals to hold 5,000, I was about to say 5,000 liters of animals, just 5,000 animals in general. And I think there's a few things that we need to pick up today. I'm going to swap out a few things. We are going to go full C&H on this, so Case New Holland stuff. So that means taking this guy and transforming it into a case. We're going to keep all the tractors, combine harvester, stuff like that as New Holland, but I think this guy needs to be swapped over to New Holland. We also need, or case rather, and then we've got a couple headers over here. One of them is still the Heston setup, so we're going to change this one as well. There we go. So we've got that. I'm also going to swap out a few of these planters. In here, I've got a couple modified Kinsey planters. Love them, but I've had a hard time getting seed into them, so I've had to kind of cheat it in. It's fine, but it's not what I wanted. So we are going to get ourselves some new case planters. We're going to be utilizing the ones that I got from Custom Matting. They're 2150s. Now, we've got a lot of area now, so I think it's fair that we just go with the largest ones possible. And there you go. I haven't gone too crazy with this. I believe these only hold seed, I think. If they hold more than that, I guess we'll modify them. Oh, front doesn't exist. Oh, that's fine. Oh, magic trick. Do. Ah, now it does. Oh, that's weird. All right, anyway. ADHD kicked in. We got numbers on them as well, 1 and 2, 18 meters. These are going to be great. So we'll hook up to the T9 on one of them and the T8 on the other one, but not quite yet. Let's do a quick review of all of our production chains, things like that. So in the last one, we built our third silo. If we come over here, we'll be able to see every production chain that we've got. So we've got our corn dryer. That's still at level 1, and we have no corn to put in it, so maybe now is a good time to get some. We also have our fermenting silo. We've got some grass and some straw in there, but it's, not a bunch. And then over here, we've got some more with this grass turning into hay. I do think it's probably better off that we take all of the grass that we've got out of here, put it in the other, make that work. We've also got our grain mill. In here, we've got wheat flour, sorghum flour, and fine corn flour. All of those are being made right now into regular flour and corn flour, and that is good. And lastly, we have our TMR mixer. This is going to be for our cattle. I do plan on getting about 100 cattle. Maybe we'll do 95 female cattle, and maybe get out of here, deer. And then maybe 5 bulls. We are using the enhanced animal system mod, so unfortunately that's PC only, but it does allow us to have baby cattle, things like that. And because we have this new setup here, if we jump into Aminals and we go to our Alma, Missouri setup, we actually have a couple new placeables here, which I have modified these as well. So we can use like this, for example, put it somewhere, and we can take our baby calves there whenever they get cavited. Yeah. So let's start it off with a little bit of lime spreading. Of course, this is going to be slightly boring, so we'll get as much of it done off screen as possible, but there's going to be a bunch here. Can I sneak through here? Ooh, I can. Nice. All right, let's open this up real quick. Looks like we've already got 100,000 liters. So I'm just going to put this on the fields now. Yeah. All done. Really didn't use that much. Used about 120,000 liters of lime, which really not that bad. Also, if the tractor looks a little bit different, it's because it is. Let's move on. Okay, so what are we putting in the ground? Well, I think it's probably time that we do something, well, I was going to say with oils, but, well, we looked at that, and I'm not quite sure that that's time yet. Corn for sure, so we'll say one of these will be corn, and why don't we use this one. And we'll put it in the field to the left. That way it's a little bit easier to harvest. Now, using this type of, well, anything with a tractor like this is difficult. Funny, I actually prefer driving an articulated tractor, but I really don't enjoy using them for stuff. Let's see if we can get this backed up here enough. Can we get seed in there? Oh, not yet. I think I'm gonna have to unfold this and then put seed in. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but for some reason, oh, there we go. It's up. It wasn't actually showing. That's super weird. Oh, I can't get this backed in there enough. All right, maybe this is my moment to get a seed tender. Hang on, let's go get one. And for this, we get to use this guy. Did I really just turn it off? I did. So I've gotten, I think it's another 82 Studio mod, but like an older one. It's his Underfirth mod. It should be around here somewhere. I put it right where the cedar was. It's supposed to be there. Oh boy, I don't know where it is. Oh yeah, forgot about the whole getting a new tractor thing, and I did it halfway through. Oops. All right, so we've gone for the Underfirth cedar right here. We'll grab that, and we will go ahead and fold back up that back. I wanted to go with a gooseneck bit. I don't know, it's just a little something different, that's all. I've also gone for unrealistic capacity so that we can do any type of seed or fertilizer, but we really don't need help with fertilizer. But seed, unfortunately, we need help with seed. So let's see if I can find some seed in here. There you go, 29,000 liters. There's one and two. I have no idea how to unfold this thing. Let's see, pipe out to one. Yeah, pipe out. Let's go. Should just be able to back this up and it go in, just like a normal auger wagon. But that's if I can do this the right way. So that to me looked like it was right. Come on, really? We're just not doing this? Come on, man. Oh, I forget this is a custom modding mod. So this takes like expert precision. Come on, that's pretty precise. It's good enough. Man. All right, maybe if we get just a little bit further out. Yeah, let's go. Oh my gosh, that's so slow. I should have just cheated. David, I love you, but I'm going to modify your cedar here in a few minutes. All right, there is one done, but I still need to flip this around and get the other one. So let's go ahead and boom. I believe it's, nope, that's not it. There we go. Nope. Hang on. I apologize. This is probably extremely frustrating for a lot of you guys at home. Be like, come on, DJ, just do it the right way. I'm trying, homie. I'm trying. All right, we'll get this about right here-ish. That looks right. Yeah. And then now we've got to open this. And it's working. Awesome. So now we got to figure out, like I mentioned, what are we going to put in one versus into the other? All right, let's select this. We'll go ahead and close up the back. However you do that, there we go, that'll work. Corn down, drop it, enable my fast farming, and rock and roll. Let's go, man. So this is going to be quite interesting. I was going back and forth between this and the Kinsey. I think you guys probably are happier to see the case than the Kinsey, because Kinsey's a base game, and we're using enough of that as it is, but I still wanted to use something Kinsey, so maybe down the road we'll swap out kind of a card I might use, a Demco. Maybe we'll get ourselves a Kinsey card or something as well. In the meantime, I need to do a quick headland of corn, possibly 2 headlands, especially with this tractor on here, and then we'll hire them up on a worker and figure out what's going to go in the other field. Here we go! We are going to do peas in the second field. We haven't done that yet, and a lot of people have been talking about it, so, well, we are going to do that. Oh, yeah, enable fast farming. Duh. We better do that. One thing that I haven't done very often is going for the weights on the ends of these. And I gotta tell you, it's been working really good. The weights on here, perfect. Oh, yeah, and I decorated this little setup. I don't know, it was just cars sitting beside, like, I'll show you the one up here, and I don't know, up here, it was like, I would put a little bush here, and maybe we'll do a little bit of a fence, and oh man, trees. Yeah, it looked like this when I first started. I don't know, might do something with this one as well, but I think this one looks fine. Yay! Doing a little bit of bouncing there. This is a big field. Usually I wouldn't waste my time doing peas on such a large field, and I'm actually having second thoughts now. But you know what? Whatever. It's new to the map, and we're gonna have to do it eventually. So let's do it now. 2 headlands, and then it's time for a worker. Whoa! Turns out peas use a lot of seed. Like corn, we've got 3,500 liters left there, and they're not almost done, but come on, they're close. We got 2,500 liters left, and I've done 2 headlands. All right, which means we need some more seed, which means we're gonna get this thing back out. Oh yeah, first try, let's go. That's not even right, but it works. Oh yeah. We also need some more seed. We're out. Little extra work over here on the cornfield. This guy did not finish his work, and it looks like there's a little bit that's been missed. So let's turn stuff on. There we go. Let's finish the rest of this, and then I'm going to go over there, and we'll get the pea field done. I don't like saying that. All right, so everybody's in the field right now, working, doing the the crop. So let's take some time over here at the main farm. That's too far away. That's better. Let's get ourselves some new corn headers. We've got this little guy over here, the folding one. This was really nice to start with, but I think it's time to go ahead and do a little bit of upgrading. So let's go from here. I'm going to set my store spot there. Let's go in. I got a couple that I think are going to work perfectly. So we've got a 10 meter here for the CR 1090, and then there's actually some much larger ones over here. I would like to kind of keep them within the New Holland world, so what I may end up doing is just getting 2 of these. The header that we've got, if you're curious, the ones that we already have right now, we've got a 13.7 meter and a 10.6. So I figure I was like, well, if we just do 2 of the big ones, that's plenty, right? Technically, I guess we only need 1 of these, so we'll just get 1 for now. That's a lot of money, dang. Yeah, I think 1 of these is probably enough now, considering what else we have. It should work with this one, but the good thing is, it doesn't have to work with this combine. But as long as it does, I think that's the biggest thing here. Everybody's still out there in the field, so that'll be okay. We can check this, actually. Let's go and unfold real quick. We'll look up here. There it is. It's not too heavy, although it does bounce quite a bit. Yeah. I guess what are you going to do? Let's go here. Let's turn it on. Can we hit 6 miles an hour? Very easily. Let's enable fast farming, and it kind of takes off. So I think 2 of these, when it's all said and done, would be the perfect amount. Heck yeah. Got a couple more jobs that we could do. The very first one is going to be fertilizer spreading. So let's hook up here. Got it. I think we've got plenty of fertilizer in here. I'm not sure that we need a front weight. And I don't know if it's actually going to let us fertilize the grass fields or not. Yes, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I never know what it's going to let me do. But this seems to be doing okay, but it's going to stop right here in just a second. Or maybe not. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and see, just it says to that part right there. Let's hit this field. Okay, so this is letting me fertilize. It's the weirdest thing, man. Before it wouldn't let me, and now it is letting me. Oh well, all right. So I guess we've got quite a few fields that we need to fertilize, so we'll go ahead and let them finish up doing the planting of the peas, and I will go ahead and do all of the fertilizing of the fields. And then I think at that point it's going to be time to start planning what we're going to be doing in the next episode. All right, so fertilizer is rocking and rolling over there. We've got a couple other things that we could do around the main farm. Just need to find that T7. There it is. All right, so we've got our grass out of here. We're going to put this back in so they could turn into hay. We should have plenty, and I mean plenty, to go. So what are we going to do moving forward? Well, cattle and sheep are definitely helpful when it comes to wanting to kind of move forward, especially move forward quickly. If we're wanting to get, I don't know, like a bunch of cows, well, cattle actually get quite expensive with this mod installed. So it costs us $126,000 to get 60 female Holsteins, and then of course After that, we would want to get 1 or 2 males in there as well so that we can do everything. Normally, I do a 95% to 5%. I don't know what it is. I haven't even looked it up, but it works for me off screen, so on screen would work just fine. We're not buying 60 of these guys. 5 of those, there's 6 right there. Whatever. Oh, that's a lot of money, though. That's a whole lot of money. But eventually, we're going to have to do that anyway. Also, what about sheep? Are those the ones that are really ugly? I know previously I looked into the sheep and I didn't do them just because they scared me. Yep. I don't know what it is about the lambs, but they do not look pretty. Nor do the rams. What is wrong with these? All right, well, at least the normal ones look normal. So we will have to have a few rams in there and sheep. So at least there's that, but ugh. Something wrong with those. The other thing to think about, and I am actually thinking about getting cattle at least now or maybe at the beginning of the next one, is going to be food intake. I've got a mod installed that tells me how much food they need, but this silo right here, it's only got 22,000 liters of TMR in there so far. Yes, we could upgrade, but it's pretty expensive, $150,000 to upgrade that. So I don't actually know if I can make enough TMR without it being just ridiculously expensive for me, for my cattle. I don't know. If we do get cattle, which we know we gonna, there are a couple other mods that we need to get a hold of. Feed mixer isn't really one. We have that going on, but we need something for carting around our liquids. So we've got our liquid tankers. I went with the same Volvo truck that we've got, but we have another one now, and we've got a tank for the back of it. This looks like something from like movie 13 Ghosts, so I went with it. We even got a drop bit right there too. Yeah, man. Oh, it's so cool. I think the colors on these matched. I don't actually remember exactly. It looks like this is a little bit different, so I'll do my best to kind of go through and make this look the same. I don't know, man. I like it. I think it looks good, especially a little extra chrome because we got the chrome tanker for the back. This tank, by the way, holds literally everything, and it holds all these stuff that's been modified for this map. So that is super cool. Now we have this, but there could always be more. We're also going to do a tipper as well. This should be just enough to not be absolutely insane, but still be pretty good. I just went with the, I think they call this the Winkler. Yeah, I was about to say it's not Excelsior. That's not it. But it rhymed with it, so that's pretty good. I am wholeheartedly convinced that upgrading this silo is the way to go. So we're going to do that first before we do anything else. Upgrade that to level 3. That is now rocking 20 something. I don't know. It's 150 grand. That's what it was. I think now we have everything we need for cattle. We're going to need more food, but I think we've got everything we need. Probably need to wait one more day in the game just to make a little extra food for them, but I think we'll be okay. Also, I just realized we've been rocking and rolling at 0% on the time scale this entire episode. My bad. We are in the next day, and well, we made 322,000 liters of TMR overnight. Something tells me we didn't need to spend that money, but I think we've got enough now where we can do what we need to do. Everything looks to be growing, which is wonderful. As a matter of fact, the corn just took off. The grass fields are looking great, and we got a couple other fields all around us that look to be ready to go. Also, didn't I select a contract in the past? I guess not. Well, maybe we'll take a look. It would be fun to get those harvesters out and have a little bit of fun. Well, this looks promising. Field 34, we should get $71,000, and it is a wheat harvest. So we could get both of our combines out. We could have a little bit of fun and make a lot of money in the process. Plus, I kind of made some modifications to the contracts menu. So let's get a couple things together. Let's I don't know if I want to take that or not, but we should probably take this so that we can do a little bit of carting. That'll definitely be helpful. One of the nice things is we really don't have to go very far, but we've got a lot to do. I should have mentioned 34 down at the bottom left-hand corner of the map here. It is one of the largest fields on the map, and I'm not sure there's any other way to put that. It can work with a worker. Hopefully it will. Let's see, we'll pull off to the side of the road here. It's gonna be It's going to be a lot. But we have 2 huge combine harvesters that are ready for the job. Where in the world are they? Really had to go all the way through. So let's start it up. CH770, it's got a header. I think we could probably get out of here without having to fold the headers. We'll just put them on the front of the combines. But we will go ahead and unfold the combines just to make things a little easier on ourselves next time. Oh. I don't know if I'll be able to get out of here or not. This one, what am I doing? I forgot how to drive for a minute. There we go. Got it. I think I can get out of here with this header, but I'm not sure the other guy can. So this is 10 point something meters. The other one's 13.7. Yeah, he ain't making it. 1 delivery successful. This is going to be delivery number 2, and then we'll probably hang it out. So make sure you definitely tune in for the next Let's Play here on Alma, Missouri. We're going to be doing this really, really big wheat harvest. It'll be fun. We'll have a good time doing it. It's just going to be a lot. And speaking of a lot, I'm not quite sure I'm going to be able to get out with this. I know we talked about that already. I'm just going to gun it. And what happened was that didn't work. Oh. Yeah, it's not working. Let's just do this the easy way, where I put this here, we unfold the header, and not over the... Whatever. Not quite sure what was up with that combine harvester, but I will say this one, or the header rather, it had gray wheels. Not sure what was up with that. And I think it was the base game one too, which made it even weirder. Anyway, I've traded that out. We've now got the modified version that matches the version that we have for our other combine, so both of the headers are from the same setup, same modder, custom modding. They do just a killer job on everything they do. So this will be perfect. And it's also the perfect time to tell you that that is it for right now, but we will be back with the next episode number 12. So stay tuned, and we will see you then for this massive harvest. And we are back here on Alma, Missouri for number 12. Today is going to be a lot of fun. We got so much stuff to do, and it all relies right here on field 34. We haven't got any animals yet. Now, I have talked to Celobuki, at least at the time I'm recording this video, and they have told me, shh, don't be very quiet, that they're going to send over the update. It's probably out by the time you're watching this, but it's not out at the time of recording. So we'll do that maybe in the next episode, something like that. At least for right now, though, we are going to jump in here and get some of this done. I do need to check one thing. Do we have straw swath enabled? Yes, we do. I've also got fast farming enabled as well, so we'll go about 19 miles an hour. What I need to do, first things first, I need to run 2 headlands around this field. Everything in this field needs to be hit twice. So that is what we'll do first. Oh my goodness. We got around towards the first headland. And look at this. Look at this. 75,000 liters. This is a lot is what that is. I'm going to pull around here, see if we can dump some of this out. I don't quite remember. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks almost since I've recorded on here. So I'm guessing this holds about 500,000. Yeah, I guess we'll find out here. It's definitely not perfect, but you know what? It works. So whatever. I thought I would try and get ahead of this. So what I'm gonna do is right before I hit this bottom headland, this like area right here, it does kind of go joop, joop, joop up to the right a little bit, but it's fine. We're gonna take this. I'm gonna hire one worker and then hire the other worker, maybe about 4 or 5 combine links behind him. That way, once I get to the other end, I can continue my run all the way around the field in this one. But the other guy, not so fast, not so fast. So take this, hire him up. That's good, that's good. Bam! You are now a worker. And now we jump in here. Actually, I think I can hit left on the D-pad. Yeah, that went through way too many stuff. That did not work. And then we'll put this here. We'll kind of wait for it. And maybe now? Yeah, that's not 4 or 5. That's more like 9 or 10. Whatever. There you go. And we're good. Now at the other end, I need to see if I can stop the worker, get the straw swath out the back, and continue before the other combine gets over here. Go, 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 go. Oh, I did a little straw swath out the back thing. But the answer is yes. We could do this A-okay, just fine. Cool. All right. I'm going to go ahead and finish up, and then we're going to unload, do a little bit of carting. unload again, do a little bit of carting, and maybe collect some of the straw. I'd love to keep this. I think we can turn this into something. Well, things are going pretty well. We're already over 280,000 liters harvested, which is really, really cool. Actually, we're well over 300,000 liters harvested. Getting ready to do a little bit of carting here. I totally forgot that this is a contract, so I can drive in the field and it's cool. So I'm driving in the field and it's totally cool. Heck yeah, man. All right, we're looking pretty good. The entire thing overall, the setup and the layout's a little bit different, as you can see here. Just kind of attacked it from two different sides, and, well, now we got this guy over here and this guy over here. We are over 50% done, at least harvested with this, but it's still going to take us a little bit of time. I can't remember if I talked about my plans for this. We're going to hang on to the wheat that we don't sell, and we're going to be taking that and putting it in our grain mill. Oh, yeah. I do have a grain mill, right? The answer is yes. Sweet. And for the next part, I'm probably going to be upgrading this guy at some point, but I think for now this is, it's okay. Don't have access to this land. I sure do, actually. There we go, rock and roll. And that's working just fine. Yep, I really do need to upgrade this. However, unfortunately for us, at least right now, the update to the one that we were using is not out when I'm recording this video. So I'm just kind of hanging out, waiting on that one. Plus, I'm not quite sure it would work well for these spread out swaths right here anyway. So just doing my thing, picking up all the straw, and hopefully we don't miss too much, though I'm really not going to worry too much about it, and I'm not coming back for seconds. One pass around with the straw, and we're, well, more than half full. This thing is filled up so incredibly quick that I almost think it might be a better idea to go backwards and pick up the straw for the next run. I don't know. There's so much straw, man. I do need to check on these combine harvesters. See, 65 and 25%. So we definitely need to do a little carting real fast. All right, rock and roll time. I don't know if we're going to be able to get this thing full or not. Oh, 5,300 liters. Get out of here. Come on. I did bring over another semi-truck to hold more, but come on, man. We did get this place fully done, though. Check this out. Check this out. Oh, yeah. A little spot here and there, but nothing too crazy. I also forgot how much we're getting paid for this. Would be nice to know, I guess. Where is this? 71 grand? I did that for $71,000? Give me another one. Let's keep going. That was good money. Now, I'm not saying that I put the other loading wagon up and started using the cheaty one that I always use. I'm not saying that. I'll show you, but I'm not saying it. And we're done. So now is going to be the time where we take everything and put it where it needs to go. First is all the straw, which, well, that didn't take very long, did it? How much is in here? 4.4 million liters. Nice. Next, we need to double check and see where are we taking this stuff. So grain sell point, if I remember right, grain sell point is like right like here, I think. Grain sell point right there. Yeah. Well, that'll be easy enough. Let's start with a small itty-bitty little bit right here. Boom. Oh, it's coming out right there. That's a very, very slow dump right there. Contract on field 34 is 80% completed, and we have transported, not surprising to anyone, 1%. So let's go get this semi-truck, and we'll head back over here. One fun thing that is going to be nice is we're actually going to leave this right here because I totally forgot that productions make pallets. And we need a way to move the pallets. Look at all those. Oof. All right, so there we go. The front half is done, 53% completed. Now we need to spin it around towards the very back, and I don't know what button it is. Tip side back. Tips. Oh, I'm not in the trigger. Just an idiot. Things are very normal. Carry on. All right, so we're almost there. What I'm doing is just kind of resetting this this page. Boom, 99%. We need to, I think it's this button. Uh-oh. I don't remember what button it is. Pull away. Oh, perfect. We only made 1,800 bucks. Sweet. All right. I've already got the straw up, so let's collect. Ha ha ha. Oh, man. We ended up getting 100,000 liters left. Oh, that's so cool. let's take it over to our grain miller right up here, and we're gonna dump this in here, and we can go ahead and get this rocking too. There we go. Boom, baby. Let's go. I don't remember what is in here. Oh, we may not have enough room for all of this in here. Look at that. We've got a lot of wheat, sorghum, dried corn, which is plenty actually, flour, and fine corn flour. The fine corn flour actually looks really cool. Check this out. Finest corn flour. Very cool, man. Very, very cool. All right, so that's dumping in there, and that's about to be full, which tells me, yeah, we're going to have like 44, oh goodness, 44,000 liters of wheat left. Well, we know what to do with that. We'll just go throw it in the silo and be good to go. So now that harvest is done, all of that is finished. Now we need to pick up all of our productions. We've got the wheat in there. We've got the, well, it's not in the silo yet. I had to take a picture. Almost forgot. We're going to take this, which has an unrealistic auto load capacity, and we are going to take our semi-truck. We're going to get an X2 attachment for it, which will be, well, absolutely perfect. There is a lot going on over here. Might be a little bit more than I'm used to, so I think for this, we are a little bit too high in there. There we go. For this, I think we're going to use the smaller bits right here, the finest corn flour that ever was. We're going to use that, and then we're going to transfer all of the regular flour over to the larger setup. So let's see what we can do with that. Oh, yeah, there's my truck. So a very cool thing, the TLX series, the Phoenix series, comes with this right here. This is an X2 pallet auto load attachment. We go unrealistic capacity up to 500,000 liters, and we can change up the sides. Actually, we can do some really neat stuff, but we're going to keep the color exactly the same on there. Now, where's my truck? Truck. Found it. We're going to back this up right here, and this is going to be what we put all of the put. Aha! Bam! Oh, looks so cool! I love it. This is what all of the flour is going to go into, but we need to make sure that flour actually goes into it. So I'm going to take one of these and put it over here somewhere. I don't actually remember where the load is. Huh. One thing we've got to get right for this next game. Whenever you pick something up, it's impossible to go into anything. All right, so auto load is active. There we go. And we have flour. Cool. And then we've got all this stuff as well, so I need to get the truck. And one by one, we need to get enough to where I think there's like 1 or 3% or something like that into each one. That way it doesn't cross bits. There we go. Toggle. There you go, buddy. That did not work. Come on. Man. Now it works, of course. All right, so there's that. Let's do this a little bit more so that way I don't get in any trouble using different productions for the same production. It was a bad idea. All right, let's do an experiment. I call this experiment. Let's find out what happens here. So I've got 2 different kinds of productions coming out the same place, and hopefully we don't get ourselves in trouble here. Flour's going in, which is good. I am convinced that there's more flour going in there than there's supposed to be. All right, we're getting close. This is okay. Yeah. All right. There's that at least. And let's see, maybe I can back up enough to get that. So it looks like our auto load is actually working the way that I wanted it to. We got over a couple percentage of each, and now it looks like we're okay. So let's back this up. We'll kind of bump into these a little bit. They just need to be moved slightly. And as soon as they move just a little bit, they will auto load for us, which makes things kind of nice. Boop, and then just kind of nudge into that just a little bit, and it works. All right, so after I was so rudely interrupted by my power company turning off the power for no apparent reason, we're back. It's 24 hours later, IRL. Actually, it may be even a little bit more than that, and we're trying to get all this done, trying to get it all situated, and I think after this, we really need to figure out where in the world all this is going to go. Oh yeah, I forgot that doesn't have a back away slowly. What's left down here? All right, so flour and fine corn is actually, that's it. Okay, so we've gotten everything that we need to do there. Let's go ahead and put this back up. Actually, is that going to drop the one on the other side? Oh, it might. Yeah, and then the back. Ah, I'll tell you what, David did such a cool, I say cool job. Can we say that? It's a cool job. All right, so now we have all this flour, and then we need to get all of this flour. Watch this. I'm just going to back up into it and just kind of like poke it, just barely. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yep. Well, I was going to barely poke it. It didn't work. Anyway, let's figure out where in the world we're taking this stuff. So flour, we've got bakery, dining restaurant rather, pizzeria, and sell everything. But sell everything doesn't count. So really just these three. Then we have fine corn flour, bakery, dining restaurant. So between the bakery or the diner restaurant, who's gonna do better? All right, I think I've got my answer here. It doesn't look like the diner restaurant, Mama Joe's, is a production chain. However, bakery is. So we will bring that stuff over here. But there's one other thing that we need to think about. This stuff right here, we have 19,000 liters of fine corn, and then we have 75,000 liters of flour. Well, this is perfectly fine. However, over here, we've got a lot of wheat, a lot of sorghum, a lot of dried corn left. I almost think it would be a bad idea. Yeah, bad idea is the word. I think it would be a bad idea to do all of this now. But I think we could do it later. I got another idea. All right, so I totally forgot that there's a bunch of wheat over here at the main farm as well. It's like 100,000 liters right there. We could really use somewhere else and let this stuff do work for us. And because we are currently not getting animals because we're waiting on the update, well, don't spin it out. I think the best thing to do in this case would be to upgrade our grain mill. I basically wasted my time running back and forth between both these places. So let's double check. Let's make sure tip side is back, and it is. We'll pull forward a little bit. It says we can dump some. It's not gonna dump much. Yeah, that's it. So let's hit it here. Grain mill. Let's upgrade the factory. Now we should be making a lot more stuff faster. Now it is on level 3. You can see we've doubled. I don't know. That's not doubled, but there's a lot in there, and it's also going to be processing things much faster, especially since we run everything at one time. So that's good. And hey, look at this. There's already some flour. Very cool. So now we've kind of backed ourselves into a corner. We've got all kinds of stuff. I've actually backed these guys into a corner, not metaphorically. Metaphorically. I'm not even going to do that again. Words are hard, and today we're going to talk about one of them, metaphors. It's like if K-Bot tried to do anything other than be annoying. Let's fast forward some time. How's about that? We're going to do that. And, step, fast forward in time and stuff. Yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen. These are supposed to auto load, right? But then they're just not. That didn't happen. This is supposed to happen. Yeah, see, now it's happening because I got close to it. Interesting. All right, well, let's, I guess move a few of these? Yeah, I did not do a very good job. Okay, so I'm learning that this truck picks up much... don't be throwing stuff now. I figured out that this truck does a lot better if it's to the left. So how's about we move this truck and put it about right here? Yeah, that's going to be much better. All right, now setting it up like this should auto-load into both of these evenly. So I shouldn't have to do much extra. I don't know. Let's find out. Aha! I did a thing. Oh, and that's doing a thing. I'm a genius. I love it. All right, so I'm going to slowly fast forward time. We're going to see how much of this stuff that we can get. Hopefully it doesn't drop too much. Actually, let's go ahead and speed up time a little bit. That might be a little bit too much. As a matter of fact, let's slow that time down just a hair. 240. hopefully that'll be good. Here we are about a day later, and well, June has brought us some goodies. We're still filling up. There's so much more left. We're gonna be probably harvesting tomorrow in game, so in July, and we're just gonna have more of this stuff. I mean, we've got wheat. Wait, no, not wheat. There, we have corn there, peas here, and grass there and there. There's so much. The production chains can't keep up. So we are now in July. Things are ready to be harvested. So unfortunately, this stuff's kind of got to hang out and wait. We have done pretty good. I also upgraded the factory yet again. I needed to. I had to. So we're now in number 4, but it's still not full yet. If we jump into this truck, you can see we've got 297,000 liters of regular flour. That's good, but it's not going to fill up where we want to go. And then we've got 95,000 liters over here in the fine corn flour. Again, not going to fill up where we want to go. So for your first time, anytime you're selling somewhere, make sure it's production chains. Make sure it's as much as possible. And here is our setup. Filled 1 and filled those are ready to go. Corn. Corn is so interesting on this map because it puts all of this little stuff down here. However, I don't have weeds. That's just the texture that it's there. So I think it's really neat. Grass is ready to go as well. And then peas. I have no idea what these are supposed to look like whenever they're ready to harvest. Oh, that's it. Yeah, oop, that was a little bit too much. Let's zoom in here. Yes. Just messing. All right, so it looks like everything is ready to go. Looks like that stuff is ready. So we are going to need a couple things, probably 3 machines to get all of this taken care of. And these guys are still just going to hang out right there. Machine number 1, the mower. We are not going to be swathing anything for this harvest, so the mower is going to be set up for mowing. And we'll go ahead and set this bad boy up over here because that will be the perfect spot. As a matter of fact, I don't actually know how I want to pick this stuff up. I guess we could put it into a couple swaths. 4 swaths, and then run 2 passes. Yeah, that'll work. Bam! Right there. We'll put that there. Next is going to be harvesters. Yeah, so these smaller CH770. This guy right here is going to be doing the peas. I know it's a bigger field. However, the corn head that we've got over there, I would much rather use it on a bigger combine. I think this harvester can do it, but let's not push it too hard. I don't do corn very often, so I never get this close to it without destroying it. That's kind of cool. In real life, this would completely demolish all that corn. Hey, but right here, pretty cool, not bad. So we will start right there. We'll also double check to make sure the straw swath is enabled, but I don't know if it's actually gonna work. I have no idea. And then our last bit right here, this is going to be doing all of our corn. So we'll back up this and we'll get that ready. I love doing the New Holland stuff, but I will say I kind of miss literally any other brand because everything goes super fast, like 24 miles an hour, at least. This, solid 19. So there you go. We'll get everything done here. The header doesn't fold, but it does look pretty good on this thing, doesn't it? All right, so that is going to be what we get into in the next one. Actually, as a matter of fact, let's go all the way over here to the side, and then we'll double back on ourselves. So that is it. That is our setup for harvest, which is going to be in the next one, and then all of this stuff will be taken over, production chains, etc., etc., etc. And eventually, we will get ourselves involved with doing animal husbandry. However, that's not going to be until the next update comes out. It's certainly not going to be in the next video. So, we'll see you then. Good morning and welcome back to Alma, Missouri. This is the unlucky episode 13. But I promise we're not going to keep it spooky. We're well past Halloween at this point. We got a couple New Holland combine harvesters that are set, ready to go. We have a field full of peas. We have a field full of corn. And we also have some trucks over here that are doing their best to get auto-loaded up in a lot of different flour. So we have fine corn flour. We also have regular flour. that stuff's being loaded up and we're going to be selling it at the bakery once we get both of these trucks full. I don't know how much I could sell at the bakery, but I'm going to fill both of my trucks up. Let's go. First things first, let's get started with corn. I feel like this is probably one of the easiest ones to do. Plus, all I need to do is run 2 headlands and then hire a worker. So, disable straw swath. No, thank you. I'm good. Let's go ahead and enable fast farming and rock. I don't know if there's actually a larger corn header out there that would work well. I'm sure there are, but I really like all of this New Holland equipment, so I just don't care. Yeah. How do you like that? I'm going to go through. We're going to run and hit both of our headlands here. We are getting a good amount of corn. And man, this header is so smooth. I know they're all the same, but this one's nice. Uh-oh, we're missing some. The header is good. I am not. All right, so I'm just going to come out and say it. This map is beautiful. Look at this. I love it. You can see where you bidded the corn and you got everything running over and it's getting just... Oh, look at that. Look at that. And then you got the straw off the back, which is a different mod. That's neither here nor there. Let's not worry about that right now. But I mean, look, you can see where I bid. And if there's 2 lines, it looks even cooler. It's not going to look like that anymore because I'm going to hire a worker because I'm lazy. But for now, it looks awesome. And all of this corn as well. Goodness gracious. We have not even done 2 passes around this field yet. And we're already at 72,000 liters. It's going to be over 80,000 before we're even done. Okay, maybe just barely 80,000 liters. 80,098. It's not too bad. I'm going to go ahead and head over here to the silo and just dump this in. We're here. There's no reason to cart or anything like that. And then we're going to take it and hire them up on a worker. So I'm going to do that right over here. I think about like there is the point. So... I don't know. We may just kind of drive around here and then hire them up and let them do their thing. It's almost done. It's almost done. Perfect. So let's get this in the field. Gonna hire the worker and then we're gonna head back and start worrying about the peas. So this is gonna be fun. We've gone through with the other field and honestly, it took me a little bit longer than I was expecting. I don't think we're gonna be getting any straw off of this. At least I wouldn't expect it. Yeah, it is. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say, but yeah, there's no straw off of this, but it is gonna work. It's gonna work just fine, and we're probably gonna collect quite a bit. It is nice to also kind of see how this crop goes. So goes in normally. That's your bit there, and then that's what the straw looks like after it's been thrown on top of it. Very, very neat. Okie dokie. I'm gonna guess the corn's probably gonna finish before we finish this field because this field is absolutely massive. So I'm gonna do my best to hit our 2 headlands. As a matter of fact, what's taking so long in the corn, I had to go back through and hit another 2 headlands just to make it easy, make it even. And let's see if I can do through here. Yeah. Well, not on this side, I didn't run it, but the other side I did. Interestingly, this is actually the first time I've used this combine harvester with this header. And they don't go together very well. You see that front wheel? Not being on the ground and such. Yeah. I don't know what's going on, but it is definitely not working the way that I thought it would. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is trashing this combine, getting another one of the ones that we had, and getting the header that matches that. And another corn head, because it works. Hard to complain, really, though. I mean, we made it around the first headland. It's just, boy, oh boy, is it dragging. There we go. Very cool, very nice. I love that it actually works, which is nice. Oh, let's go ahead and turn it off, and we'll go ahead and dump everything while we're at it, because if I sell this with 35,000 liters of peas in it, I'm going to be real mad at myself. There we go. Silo in. Gotta love bulk material. Very cool. All right. Let's go ahead and set this up and get ourselves another set of combines. Oh, is it already done? It's already done. Very cool. Peace out, home slice. Bye. Now, what do we have? And then we'll go from there. DjGoHam modded tools pack. Okay, that helps me. And then headers. What do we have? The C&H 3162 Terraflex Draper. Cool. Cost a little bit more money than I thought it was going to cost. Well, okay. Had is a great word to use in this situation. We had $500,000. before buying this. And now we have $177,000. You ever buy something and feel like you wasted your money? I think I just did it. Nah, this will be all right. This will be just fine. As a matter of fact, where's my other combine at? How's he doing? 73%. All right. I think it might be a good idea to monitor dude. Uh-oh. Did you guys just see that? It's like it was turning to the... It is. It's not just this combine. The other one, it's turning to the left. Look. I'm not doing nothing. All right, well, it's not doing it. Whatever. Let's put it down, turn it on, rock and roll. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Go, 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 go. Now, this is going to determine whether we had a bad deal or not. We're going 20 miles an hour. Doing good. This header is flat on the ground. Maybe it's a piece thing. I was about to say, the other combine did a good job, I thought. And now I feel bad because... Oh, I screwed up, huh? Yeah, I think I screwed up. I also think I'm not going to do peas again. This is flat against the ground. It wasn't the combine's fault. It's this thing's fault. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I closed out thinking, oh, I probably saved before I started harvesting because I always do that. But it had the same time on the clock as when I started the last episode. Oh no. I think some bad things are gonna happen, and I think DjGoHam may not be so happy. Could be worse. All right. Well, am I happy about this? No. But am I happy that I've got my 500K back and I've got my combine, which there was nothing wrong with? Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. Hey, sometimes you gotta do stuff to make you unhappy to do the things that make you happy. I only have to redo, what, an hour's worth of work? I mean, come on, right? I mean, who would complain about that? Not me. No, never. I want to cry inside. Okay, so getting back to the point where we were is going to take some time. I am happy that we've got this combine at least on this header now. I know I talked about it not working the best, but it will in fact work. So that makes things nice. What I'm gonna do is do my best to get everything back up to where it was and try and get those peas harvested as quick as possible. But yeah, it looks like the header for some reason just dropped when it came to harvesting peas. I don't know. Let's hook up here real quick. May as well go ahead and enable fast farming while we're at it. Hook up to this and see, does it drag the ground? Pick it up. Got it. Drop it. I mean, it follows the ground. It is kind of dragging a little bit. I will hand it to it. It is dragging a little bit. But how bad is going to be the question? What am I running into? It's invisible. This is really strange because it didn't do this like yesterday. So I'm going to try and run around on this field now and see how bad it is. Maybe it was the thing with the other combine. I'm starting to feel it. Uh-oh. I'm starting to feel it drag and slip. Yeah, I think it's a peas thing. I can't. It's just so much fun to do. You do run into this every once in a while whenever you harvest something you've never harvested before, and if you're using mods. Sometimes things just don't work quite right together. But I haven't had any problems with my headers yet. We've been using them this whole series. So yeah, this tells me one thing. The peas probably need to not be planted again. All right, well, let's hit a couple headlands. Let's hire a worker on this bad boy right here, and then I'm gonna come through with the other combine and do everything on the corn that I did before. All right. So at the end of 84,000 liters, not bad. And we're ready to hire a worker on here too. I think we'll be good to go. Let's go ahead and dump this into the silo, and we'll get on the corn. You guys have seen me harvest that already. about to make the same video 10 minutes in a row. Oh boy. Quick check-in with you guys. Things are going well. There's a lot going on, and hopefully I can make this turn right here without completely spinning out. We'll wait for the header to come up right there. That'll do it. And nice. Also, our corn is getting, well, not really close to, oh boy, not really close to being finished, but at least this field is. So there's that. The only problem is this worker keeps, well, stopping, and I don't know why he does that. So I guess not everything's going great, but at least it's going, and that's, well, totally fine with me. All right, that looks like that's good. Let's go ahead and pull out of there, and let's see if we can find this corn harvester somewhere. Just got the notification CH770 is full of grain. He almost made it. He almost made it. That's all right. We'll pour right here. I think it's to the right once. Yeah, all right. Fire the worker. Bring him out of here, and we'll put it in the trailer. We could probably go ahead and take the corn and, oh boy, that would be expensive. I was gonna say we could probably take the corn and go ahead and sell it, but we're not selling it. We're taking it to the grain mill. But first, we're gonna turn it into really good corn, which is still gonna take a little while. Speaking of, how's everything going out here? Corn dryer. That's the name of the place. Looks like grass is all out of there. Straw's doing fine. Silage straw's A-okay. We're making plenty of hay, actually. Look at that. Almost 1 million liters of hay. Sweet. Oh, we're out of hay in here, so we need to move hay to the TMR. And I could have done that days ago, actually, because I screwed that up and fast-forwarded 2 days it gave in the last episode. Now I'm here. Is that it? I think that's it. Okay, this shouldn't take too long, but I do need to find where my loading wagon's right there. Well, that was easy. I was going to sit here and back up for the whole thing, but I don't have to do that. It's here. So we will take the hay that we've got. We will move all of that over, and then we get to go. So hook up and let it rock. I don't know if there's anything else that we need to move around over here, but this is definitely a good place to start. All right, now grass, hay. That's what we want right there. We are now at the end of harvest. Very, very cool. So this is the end of this, and there it is. Ba-bam. Let's leave that there for a second. Pop over to here. We have 418,000 liters of peas loaded up, ready to rock. And we've got 362,000 liters of corn, which is very, very good. Everything else in here is straw and lime and solid fertilizer, so don't worry too much about that. Before we do anything, let's sell the peas. 418,000 liters of them, and the unfortunate part is we can't use these for anything else. No production chains, unfortunately. So these are going to go straight to the sell everything station, which is where we're getting the most amount of money for them. We are going to get, what, 1.4 times back what we got here? I don't know what that is. Is that like $600,000? Somewhere around there? For the first sale, we are going to get a total of, bam, $241,000. Not bad. So this should give us $350,000 whenever we switch over. I think we're going to make just a little bit more than that. Let's see. What's our total? 358. Plus we got 336,000 extra. Man, I tell you what, I like this whole precision farming thing. It's free money. Less solid fertilizer, less lime, let's do a lot of other stuff. And they give you money. I've never really told me about this before. I love it. And now we need to get everything out of our silo. It's just gonna be the corn. There's really nothing else that needs to go. But we are going to need to come back through here and pick up all that straw and try and turn some of it into silage if we can. Of course, we can. Let's do it. Yeah. Yo, I'm so happy that things are finally, like, coming together. We're getting in a groove. Here we go, pouring corn into the corn dryer to make some ultra fine awesomeness corn. And things are, I guess, happening over here. Yeah. Dried corn. Wait, is there 53,000 liters of dried corn still? Heading back out of town, let's head back over to the farm. We'll double check, make sure everything's good to go, at least for today, and then we will maybe kind of figure out what's going to go in the field. So we've got our second harvest of the year. It is July, so it's probably going to be November at least before we can get anything out of the ground. I gave in. I finally gave in. I got one of these. At least until when I'm recording these videos, we've actually got a full, yeah, the other one. I think I'm going to hang on to this one for now. All right, so what does this do exactly? I forgot. Grass and hay. Cool. That's not the one. So silage. Oh, it's silage. Let's go. Dump it. All right. Now let's go down here and take a look over here. And it looks like we are full of straw. So let's back it up and we'll pour the rest in here. What could go wrong? There you go. Somebody made the drastic mistake to accidentally put hay in the silage maker. I'm not going to say who it was, but they shall not be named. Moving on. Let's do a little bit of mowing to end it up today. Let's come through here. Now, I said we were going to do this one way and then turn it around and go the other way, but that was like an episode or two ago. So let's go over how we're going to do this. I'm not quite sure how we're going to come through and pick this up, but I do know we're going to kick everything into the right, and then we're going to turn around, kick it all into the left, and then do it again. So we should only have maybe like 2 rows of actual like swath going through here. Well, it should be the way it does anyway. We're going to have some big piles at the ends, but it's just kind of the way it is, I think, with these. And then we'll kind of be all done, at least for today. Again, without updating everything, which is going to take a little bit of time because I have to go in the files and do all that good stuff. We're going to be playing on this version and not getting animals, but I think it's probably going to be time, maybe in the next episode, to come through and do that, because we've been doing this for a long time now. It's time to get some animals. So just like that. Bam! Now that is going to be super easy to pick up with that loading wagon. So let's make some plans for the next one. Now the good thing is I don't believe a new save game is required, which makes things very, very nice. I am taking everything and putting it over here. Oh no. Oh no. I'm in the silo. They can't get out, let me out! Take a look at the... That's so stupid. We'll take a look over here at the fermenting silo. Looks like everything's good to go here. We've got quite a bit of silage coming through, so we'll go ahead and bring that over to the TMR, which it's definitely going to need some in there. Wait, how much straw was in there? Oh, 1.7 million liters of straw. It's too much, dude. It's way too much straw. Well, well, well. Ooh, hello, 500,000 liters of silage. Let me introduce you to my little friend, Salo! Now, that was dumb. Let's go by the bakery now. Now, because it's getting a little bit later in the day, I'm gonna just not even worry about the rest of this. We would literally be waiting forever because I'm not gonna be able to do enough. So we need to make some money. So we need to complete the chain. We're gonna be taking our fine corn flour and the corn flour. Let's pull this up here. There we go. Fine corn flour. There we go. We're going to take this over to the bakery. It's also the best price right now, so that's super awesome. We're going to take our flour to bakery as well. We're going to sell all that we have. And then, where is it? There it is. Yeah. We're going to sell all of this, and then we're going to buy the bakery. And we're going to have so much money. I wonder if I can unload both of these at the same time. I doubt it, but it'd be super cool if I could. Oh, I could start overloading. I'm making all the money! Yeah, baby! Let's go! That is so slow. This sold 1 liter. Literally sold 1 liter. Okay. No more spare capacity for fine corn flour. Maybe if I back this up a little bit. We did make a good amount of money there. That was pretty quick. All right, no more space left. $294,000. Not bad, not bad, not bad. We'll bring this around. We'll see if I get that trigger again. Okay, I did. There we go. Oh, it just kind of stops, doesn't it? Start overloading flour. $4. Huh. Oh, no! Now it's trying to unload. Oh, that's not good. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so I think what I've done is I have maxed out how much I can sell here. So let's go ahead and buy the bakery. We did make about 300 grand, and the bakery only cost 60,000. So that's not bad. And yeah, it doesn't hold very much. Wow, that's why. It doesn't hold very much. So we need to upgrade this thing. We're probably going to need to upgrade it a few times. Maybe to... Yeah, it's in level 3 right now. Do we have any level 4s? We do have a level 4. This is definitely going to be a level 4. There we go. All right. Okay, so he's unloading. Oh, it's not even accepting all we have. We could have done this days ago, man. Oh, we planned this all wrong. I didn't do a good job. No. All right, taking a look at the bakery. We are maxed out on our flour, but we should be able to hold some more fine corn flour. Yeah, there we go. It's selling. And that's taking a while. Okie dokie. 3, 2, 1. That's probably going to be about it. Now, bread. Is it really only just making bread? Hey, what does a fine corn flour make? Sweet. Hang on. Wait, so fine corn flour, I'm going to need other stuff? Uh-oh. So we need butter and we need sugar so that we can make some real awesome cornbread, also known as sweet corn bread. Kind of backed myself into a corner here with this. I thought I was just going to be able to make a whole bunch of bread and be done with it. That was incorrect. It was incorrect. That's what that was. All right. Yeah. Can we upgrade this one more time? I think we're going to need to upgrade this one more time. Yeah. Now we're definitely going to be able to hold the rest of this. And that's going to put us in a good position. Should get it right over here. Yeah. There we go. We'll kind of get rid of the rest of that and go figure out how I'm going to get butter, which is through milk, so it shouldn't be too difficult. And how we're going to get sugar. I think we can buy that, right? Yeah, sugar pallet, baby! It is $6,000 for 1,000 liters. I wonder if any of the other pallet mods have sugar in them. Ooh, yeah, the IBC and pallet stack mod does. $2,000. Okay, I see you. Do we have any more? Ooh, we got another winner, I think. Over here, $900 of the liftable pallets and big bags. Is that a Yoast modding mod? I think that's a Yoast modding mod. Ooh, and I think that may be the winner as well. So let's go in here. We should be able to buy a decent amount of these. 8,000 liters? I don't know if that's, I don't even know how much that is. How about we just get too many, and that'll be a good way to start it. Where are they? Oh, they're over at the main farm. Darn it. There they are. Right here. All right, we should be able to pick these up without any... Oh. I love. Yeah! I'm just driving a circle until I get it all. Whee! All right, so here's what I've got. We've got all of the sugar here, which, honestly, hindsight, I should have sold. Oh, slow it down, baby. Slow it down. Bring it back. There you go. All right, let's hit redo on that. We do need some butter in here as well, because that's how we're going to be able to get this sweet cornbread. Otherwise, the fine corn flour ain't gonna go nowhere. Since it really doesn't hold that much, I'm gonna go ahead and max out everything. That way we've got it. And so I bought 16 more of these over here. We will double check on butter. Butter should be pretty fairly easy to get a hold of. Yeah. Sweet cornbread. We need to get some butter. How much will hold? 35,000? It's not too bad. Whoa! $51,000 in butter? Just killed a guy. I think I might be getting things a little bit out of proportion here. Yeah. All for a production chain. Oh boy. Let's see if this does us any good. I mean, the good thing is, at least, we will be able to produce butter. I don't know if we're going to be able to produce sugar or not, but we're definitely going to be able to make butter, so at least that's good. We'll double check it again, see what we've got, and it looks like it has said yes. So we'll go ahead and turn off cornbread. So we have bread and sweet cornbread being made right now. Look at that butter going up. Yeah. All right. I think I'm bored of productions now, so maybe I'm gonna go lay down and take a break, and maybe you guys should too. Hey, we'll see you in the next one. How about that? Good afternoon and welcome back to Alma, Missouri. Today is going to be a fun one. So we have quite a bit that needs to be mown, but this is going to be fairly easy in the grand scheme of things. We just need to mow a yard. What we're really excited about today is this. We are getting cattle today. So I'm gonna go ahead and open that up. We gonna get ready, baby. Yeah. So the cows are going to go in there. I can hold up to 5,000 on here just because I've modified the heck out of it. But we're not going to get 5,000 cattle. We'll probably get less. We will definitely probably get less. I've also got the enhanced animal system on here, but I gotta be honest with you, like, it's fun, but I'm not quite sure for my play style this is going to be the best thing, so we'll probably end up removing that before we buy the cows. There we go. All right, we got that taken care of. That should make things a little bit easier. Okay. Let's get to mowing. Let's have a little bit of fun doing this. I'm going to go ahead and enable my fast farming. Yes, sir. And then we'll get to mowing. So this whole field's going to get mown. I'm probably going to go out towards the edges as well. A little bit extra. Never hurt nobody. Once we get all this done, I'm going to find the straight side. I believe it's on the far right end over there. We'll find that, and we will go ahead and hire up a worker on it, let him go back and forth, and then we'll come back through with our big old loading wagon and pick it all up. Now, hay on this farm, our farm, gets turned into, or hay rather, grass gets turned into hay. Then the straw gets turned into silage. Then we have way more straw than we need, because that's always the case. And that makes us some TMR, which is pretty darn cool, in one of our 3 big old silos back there. So we're going to be using all the TMR that we've got in there. I think we probably got 300,000 or 400,000 liters at this point, which is great news for us. So we're going to be utilizing that to get our first cattle. We may also get some sheep as well. We'll see how much money we've got left after everything's said and done. I believe now we've got our tipper that we need for doing the animals. We've got our tanker that we need for getting the milk out of there. We do need to put down something for the milk itself. Yeah, I've got the disturbed simulations, I believe is his modern name. He's got a really, really cool milk mod that I use on literally every Let's Play. And nothing's changed. All done. Now all I need to do is hit everything from this way. I think what I'm going to do is do something a little bit different, because this line is the same line that I run on this end. I think I may start it here. Maybe it'll turn out better. Possibly even worse. Hey, it could be both. All right, so I need to find this. We're going to turn on our window down there at the bottom so I can find my 90-degree level. See, 180. Got it. Drop it down, turn it on, higher, quicker. Sweet. All right. Shouldn't have to do anything else with this field. I shouldn't have to do anything else with this field. Do you hear me? You know I'm going to have to come back and do something else with this field, because you're going to mess it up. All right, let's buy some cattle. How many should we get? I know most of the time people get like 100 or 200, something like that. I'm going to reimburse myself for the delivery fees because I don't feel like paying for those. Let's see, we got $1 million. I say maybe spend like half of it. Oh, we should probably also see how much TMR we've got. That would have a lot to do with it. TMR, we have 333,000 liters. That's pretty good. All right. What kind of cows do we get on this map? Let's go with the Holstein cattle. We're going 18 months. That way they can start reproducing immediately. We'll go and buy a set there, and then another 60 here, and I think another 60 there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. How many do we have right now? 300? Feel like we're spending more and more money than I thought we would. I do want to get just 20 more. Dude, this is so expensive. Way more expensive than I thought. But we have 500 head of cattle, which is great news. We'll pop up here and see daily food 175,000. Uh-oh. We sat in big trouble. Oh, I don't know if I can make that much in a day. I don't even know if we can get a hold of that much in a day. TMR, here we go. We'll dump this in here. Probably not going to give them straw, but I also don't know where their manure goes either. I know the slurry goes in a pit way, way down here. Right. Man, that's a long way around. I went the wrong way. I know the slurry goes right here, which is very cool. I don't know how much it holds, but yeah, it's there. Is there slurry already in this? No. That's disgusting. Filled up with TMR, and now let's go feed the cattle for the first time. Oh, it's so exciting. And by the way, our worker is actually doing quite well. That's literally exactly what I wanted. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. That was not fun. I don't know where the food goes, but I'm gonna guess down. Crush counter +1. That was not good. Maybe these fences weren't such a good idea. Whatever. We'll pull through here. All right, we got our trigger. I'm gonna go ahead and open this door. That should make things a lot easier. And dump it out. The cattle are filled. Well, they got a third of the food they need anyway, so that's what really matters. Straw, I'm not quite sure where, like I said, I don't know where the manure goes. It doesn't look like there's any triggers around here, and I haven't done much research on where the manure goes. So, yeah. I do know the milk is right here. At least that's what makes the most sense. Yep. Well, after trying to do a little bit of research, I have concluded that I have no idea where the manure goes. Plus, at the bottom right-hand corner, manure isn't even there. Separated is, but not regular manure. So what I'm going to do is delete these trees that we've got right here, and then I'm going to place down a manure pit. That way I can just pull up next to it and just put the manure in here. We'll give them some straw. We've got way more straw than any farm should ever need, ever. Like, what do we have, like 4 or 5 million liters? I think we're probably okay. So let's get in here. Let's get our delete objects turned on. I'm going to go underground so that I can locate some of these, and then I'm going to turn the opposite way. That way, I don't accidentally delete anything that I want to keep. Yes. All right. This is good. This is good. Delete. Ha 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 ha. And another one. Ooh, hello, tree. Goodbye, tree. Get out of here, trees. Now that the trees are gone, let's go in. Let's paint a little bit of this. That way these bushes aren't here anymore. This will make things a little bit easier for us later on. So that way we just don't have to worry about bushes or anything else for that matter. So we'll get rid of these. Don't worry. I'll come back in and make that look really nice. So let's go into here. Let's go into silos and let's grab this guy. This will work perfectly fine. There are quite a few silos in the game that you can use. This one just works pretty well. Gotta be honest with you, it's just kind of nice. So we'll put that there. Awesome. And it almost looks like it's supposed to go there. Now we just gotta do is decorate it with some trees and we're good to go. And there you go. Couple little bushes over here. Make it look like you're supposed to back into there, but you don't have to, which is nice. And there's the flowers out front. Flowers might be a little bit too far out. Maybe we'll come through and do something with that later, but I think it's okay for now. This is good. Save your game, because I'm going to be an idiot and forget to do that later on. All right, let's do a quick check on everybody. This is going quite well, swimmingly even, so we should probably pick some of that stuff up. Let's find this guy. We'll get on out of here and at least bring them some straw. That way they can start producing manure for us. Honestly, I'm not quite sure what is the right amount of straw for these guys, at least not yet. We'll have to... Cool. We'll have to wait a little bit while longer to see exactly how they're going to take everything in. I think straw goes down the middle, I would assume. Yep. All right. Well, that makes things nice and easy. Cool beans. So let's pop in and see how the animals are doing. Health is going up. That'll probably be at 100% by tomorrow in game. Productivity, that's going to go up as well. They have plenty of straw. They've already... I haven't even been in here for like 10 minutes and they've already made 5,200 liters of slurry. So that's going to be nice as well. I know there's some people that say you're supposed to use slurry for precision farming. You're not supposed to use slurry for precision farming. I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, I guess we'll find out eventually. Let's put this to the side and maybe pick some of this stuff up. We also need to get some planting done too. So we've got, 2 fields that need to be planted. I don't know if we're going to do corn. I think we may go back to some swathi crops, something like that. Peas were fine. Comments from that video were absolutely hysterical, so thank you guys. You did not disappoint whatsoever. Let's see if this actually worked. Let's see here. Can I hit both? Oh, it's a stretch. But we got both of them. The only problem is the other area, that grass field that we're doing right now, there's no way this is going to be able to reach. So, yeah. That's so much fun. Oh, let's take a look and see. I thought it would be a good idea to do it like this and hire our worker up, but it looks... Oh, hang on. Yeah, no, this actually works. I don't know if the other side will work or not, but this is working. Ooh, I'm pretty happy about that. Let's see if we can hit into the interior just a little bit. There we go. That way when we turn around, we'll be just fine. Man, we've already got 130,000 liters of grass. Yeesh. Honestly, I'm kind of glad that I'm utilizing this piece of equipment again. I know I use it all the time, but boy, oh boy, does it make things easy. And not only about making things easy, it saves me a lot of time. So much time. Let's head over here. Let's go ahead and drop this off into the fermenter. Oh, slow it down, baby. Slow it down. Back it up just a little bit. There you go. We'll double check this just to make sure everything is good. Yeah, so we got another 570,000 liters of grass in there, turning all that into hay. Now we need to see, is this going to reach? So around the first headland, that's fine. But now we're just going to be going back and forth, and this is going to be the real test. Can I reach both sides at the same time? No, not even close. Oh well, that is what it is. What are you gonna do? Mowing's done, and I had an idea while I was mowing. Why am I making TMR? We could buy it for so much cheaper than we can make it. Oh, I don't know. We could take this field, put, a different crop in it, and then just harvest it. And then we could use the money from that crop that we got from doing other stuff, like making bread and pineapple juice or whatever, and then just buy the TMR. Seems like a good idea to me, but you never know. All right, let's fold it up. Let's get out of here. We got another 700,000 liters off of this, bringing us up to a little over 1 million liters total, which is good because that's how much food we need in total. The nice thing is, that's how much hay we're gonna have in total. That's so much. The other thing is I've wasted a lot of money on these silos right here. Well, wasted is a strong word. It would be wasted if I don't make my own TMR, because I'd probably invested, I don't know, $1 million plus in all these, with all the expansions and additions and upgrades and stuff. So what I'm thinking is maybe all that stuff I just said, yeah, just kind of ignore that. Ignore what I just said. We do need to get in there and start planting though. Let's do it, man. It is time for precision farming. Do. It's the theme song for precision farming. I don't know if you knew that or not. Precision farming has got its own theme song. It's very similar to the Farm Sim Show song, but not as bad. Not as bad. All right, let's put down some lime. I don't know if I'm gonna have to do this field. Yeah, a little bit. It needs it just a little bit, not a whole lot, which is nice. This is the good thing about precision farming. You can do a lot of this stuff, and it doesn't take much, especially after you've done it for 2 or 3 harvests at this point. Definitely one of the more boring jobs that we've got on the farm, but it has to be done so that we can get 100% on all of our crops. And this is it. We really didn't use too much. I think maybe about 120,000 liters of lime. Not a lot, which is very nice. So now we need to figure out, well, one, what are we going to plant? I think the grass is probably good. We may just leave that as is, at least for now anyway. I think we need to do that. But the other fields, we definitely need to do something about those. I am thinking maybe some oils, so we could do like sunflowers and canola. I think we're probably good on flour for a few years in game. So maybe we need to start thinking about oils. The only thing that we've got there is no oil factory. So if we jump in here, as you can see, there is no oil factory, so we will need to put one down. And we won't make any money off of selling any of the oils. But I still think it's a good idea. So I'm thinking maybe we plant sunflowers in the same field that we did the corn in. I think this is probably a good idea. And then we could jump in here and we'll do canola in the other field. It's actually really simple, very easy. And if you haven't seen these, I'm using some modified real fun bits right here. So these will go super duper fast. The planters will plant literally anything that I want. And yeah, that's about it. Oh yeah, I forgot about the dirt effects back there too. This looks so cool. Oh, I love it. So this will give us a nice little harvest for the next time, kind of change things up a little bit. The canola we could also go through and do as one of those crops, but just in the thing with. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Swathable crop. There we go. Those are the words that I was looking for. So yeah, but there's kind of not much else to do other than just kind of get a little bit of planting done. I'm going to go probably 2 passes around this. Try and straighten some stuff up the second time around. That way, whenever I hire a worker, they could just go and get this done as quickly as possible on their own. And we'll probably do something very similar on the other field. Also, saw some people in the last time we planted talking about when they seed versus fertilize when using precision farming. Of course, if you do fertilization after you put the seed in, then it's fertilizing per the crop and the ground to give you the perfect 100%. Not just putting it all in when it just does the thing. Now, on the soil. When you do it like that, you're also going to find that maybe you have too much fertilizer. That's not always a bad thing, but we're just going for regular 100% today. So I've been spending a little bit of time in here trying to get stuff planted. Got a couple headlands done on here, and I don't actually know how this guy's getting along. Oh, perfectly fine. Sweet. Well, that makes me very happy. This field's going to take us a little while longer. Not too bad. It'll take a little while longer, so we'll go ahead and drop this down and hire up the worker. Very cool. All right. Now I'm going to go through. We need to do some fertilizing. The first fields are going to be the grass fields. Shouldn't take too long. Should be nice and easy. Also, I think I want a front weight for this tractor. It feels, I know this stuff doesn't weigh much at the back, but I feel like we should get a front weight. So let's get one of those. Sweet! Bam! Got it. Oh, and I need to fill up with solid fertilizer as well. Don't know how much we're going to need, but I'm sure we're going to need quite a bit. I also don't know how much I have. Did I just crash into that? I think we're okay. Let's see. We'll double check real fast. We have 200,000 liters of lime, but only 28,000 liters of solid fertilizer. Ooh, that's not good. We may have to come through here and get some of that done. First things first, like I mentioned, solid fertilizer. Oh, how about our cows? Oh, I'm so curious what the cows are made. Whoa! 10,000 liters of slurry already? And they've almost made 1,000 liters of milk. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. That's super cool. The last time we fertilized, the grass field really didn't need much fertilizer on it. However, I definitely need some this time around, so that is good. At least we can get the grass and the fields back up to 100% and ready to rock and roll. So we'll kind of leave you with this for a hot minute. I'm sure you know what fertilizing the field looks like. Just a little bit left on this field, and we're kind of ready to go. We'll jump over there, and we'll help them out with the canola a little bit. You can see right here we've got a little bit more that needs to be done. We'll go and turn this on. We'll hit this quick. This will be super duper easy. As far as this goes, I'm not quite sure where we're going to start. Maybe here and then flip it around and hire the worker? That may be the best thing to do. I don't know. We've got to jump in here and see what happens. It looks like our other worker is doing just fine, so that makes me happy. We'll kind of line this up here, get us a straight line on that side, more or less anyway. And then we'll head up the left side. Oh, yeah, that almost lined up perfect. Look at that. Yeah. And then turn left. The only thing is, this worker over here is going straight up and down. So I think what I'm going to have to do is do the exact same thing here as well. I don't know how he's going to do, but what I may end up doing is just firing him at the very end, flip it around, and just create a straight line? Yeah, I guess that's going to be what we have to do through here. That's okay. Hey, tell me, what is the weirdest thing that you have to do when planting or seeding? Is there something you're like, every time I got to do this with this one field because of this, or something like that? Am I the only one that just prefers straight lines? Yo, it's working! Yeah, I only had to make like 3 or 4 passes, and then it's going to line up perfectly down here. Oh, very, very cool. Looks like we got a little bit of a spot up there that's going to have to be done, and this curve is going to be very interesting. But you know what? This is working. This is working just fine. Ha-ha! Yeah, love it. All right. We do have one field over there that is done, so we should probably find ourselves a solid fertilizer. There he is. And hit this field as we need to. We'll go ahead and do that right here. Oh, this is going to take a lot of fertilizer. Wow. Check this out. He literally ran one pass and got stuck in the woods. Can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. Come on, man. Just do your job. We do have one guy here that did his job and did a great job. Did this whole field, almost. A little bit of it by himself. Oh, yeah. A little bit from like here to the right. Oh, well, here we are. Everything is all set and done. We've got a refill, but oh, slow it down. We're going to go ahead and put this away, and we will double check to make sure that we've done everything that we need to do at least today before we take off. So let's park it up, drop it there, and see what we've got. So the first things first, did all of the fields get all the stuff they needed? I believe they did, because I remember, well, seeding, fertilizing, liming, all that good stuff. How's about manure? How are we looking over here? 4,100 liters already. Heck yeah, man. We'll definitely be utilizing that. Let's take a look at our cattle. How are they doing? Not too bad. 787 liters of milk and 10,000 liters of slurry. Goodness gracious. We didn't get any sheep, but I think we have too many cows. So there's that. How's about our productions? How are they doing? Let's see. We've got 6,000 liters of fine corn and 15,000 liters of regular flour. Very nice. But what about the bakery? I see some boxes. How are we looking over here? Let's take a look and see. So we've got our sweet cornbread. Look at that. Oh, I love that box. That looks so good. And then we've got some regular bread as well. So all of this could be sold. Probably not right now, but later. We'll get all that done later. As a matter of fact, I wonder, will the global goods transport pallet work with this? Let's see, are any of these modded things in this? So there's peas and all kinds of stuff. There's dried corn. Productions? Will it do all the regular productions? There's all the stuff from the Platinum DLC. Oh! I think, well, that's popcorn. I don't actually know. What does the logo for that look like? Yeah, I don't think that the global good transport pallet will load these. Maybe, but I'm not gonna tempt it. I think at this point we could probably go ahead and set these up to work for us rather than against us. So let's jump in here, the grain mill. We're gonna want this stuff to distribute. Corn flour, we don't have that either, but we'll go ahead and set it to distributing as well. And we'll set that to distributing. So that is over there at our grain mill. Then we've got the bakery. We could probably set this stuff to sell on its own at this point. I think that's probably the way to go. So we've got in our bakery, and we want to visit, deactivate. Here it is. Change output mode. Selling. Now we should just get the money from that instead of having to worry too much. TMR and the fermenter silo, all of that is good. Corn dryer, we probably want this to sell, spawn, distribute. So now everything should work on its own, and we shouldn't have to do any more messing with any of this stuff. What I am going to do real quick is go and take this over, and we'll finish our loop. That way we don't have any pallets on the map. Okie dokie. We have delivered some of our dried corn, and let's see if we can bump into here. I'm guessing this will auto load. Yeah, it'll auto load just fine. Let's see. We don't have the regular pallet, so grab that, stick that there, grab this, and put that there. Load it up. Cool beans. Now where are we gonna sell this? Well, this is interesting. I could sell it to the bakery? Is that right? I don't think... that's weird. Yeah, we're not going to worry about that. We're going to take this over to the diner, which is literally across the street, and then around back. This should also sell for a lot. There's not much there. Yeah, there's $26,000 for 3 pallets. Yeah, I'll take that. And we got some bread here as well. Looks like the sell everything is going to be the way to go for this. And that is just right across the way. Right here. Perfect. Let's just be able to... Your mom's not accepted here. I love how it says bread's not accepted here, and it's like, oh yeah, yes it is. Cool, so we shouldn't have to do any more pallet moving or anything like that. We do need to get this guy here. We'll take this. 15,000 liters of flour. This will at least get us moving and get us started. There we go. Overload it, and then now we can get rid of that back piece because we don't need that anymore. So this can go back to the main farm. We can put the tipper on this, use this for our cattle feeding or something like that, and be good to go. So I think that's about all the trouble that we can get ourselves into, at least for today, but I'm sure in the next one, we'll have plenty more things to get ourselves in trouble with. Good morning and welcome. I say good morning. It's 16:01. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Alma, Missouri. Today, we are going to be having a little bit of fun moving through and progressing a bit. It's going to be some production change. It's going to be some animal work, and starting with the animal work. These guys, in the last episode, we bought 500 head of cattle, and that is fantastic. But they are killing us when it comes to food. And they've already produced quite a bit just in a few hours. 15,000 liters of slurry. They've already eaten a bunch of straw, a bunch of food, and they've produced about 1,600 liters of milk, which ain't too bad. But eventually we're going to have to figure out what to do with that milk. And that is what we are going to start off with today, is figuring out what are we going to do with that milk? And that's actually going to be super simple. So the milk comes from in here. And we're actually not going to go very far. You see, there's this thing called the Farm Dairy Mod. Farm Dairy Mod. And they have the cheaty version, which I absolutely love. I believe this mod is from Disturbed Simulations, and I don't know if they made this just for me, but I use it every time. So we're going to place this down right there, literally right beside the building. Did I really cover up both of the windows? I did. I don't think that looks very cool. There we go. I think that's probably a little bit better. So we brought this all the way to the end, which is going to be nice. So this is where you dump the milk, and this is where you get the milk. Should be able to go all in one spot. I really hope we can. And then we've got right here, so our farm dairy cheaty. This is kind of nice as well because we can make butter here, so we don't have to buy butter anymore, which is going to be very, very nice. Now, that butter's going to have to go over there, and we need to make sure we still have sugar, so we're going to keep having to buy sugar, which is going to be a lot. So we need to figure out what's going to happen here. Probably don't need to be buying butter anymore, so we need to take butter, and we need to set that to distributing. Cheese, we're not going to be doing anything with cheese, at least for now anyway, and chocolate, same thing, not going to be doing anything with chocolate, at least until we run out of stuff. So raw milk, this will always distribute. We will go ahead and activate that, and we will activate the butter. I think we're good for now. We'll also go ahead and prepare for the next day in game by taking this truck and hooking up our liquid tanker. Now, we've got a couple different things that we could do with this truck, at least on this farm, but this is going to be one of the big ones, is running liquids, running all of that. I also need to figure out what we're going to be doing with the slurry and the manure. So we've got plenty of slurry, plenty of manure, but I have no idea what we're going to do with it. You got any ideas? Hey, drop them down below. Unfortunately, I'm recording this about a month early. Please get off of there. Thanks, bro. So if you guys remember a few episodes ago, we bought this liquid tanker back here. This truck kind of goes a little slow. It'd be nice if we went like 900 miles an hour backwards instead of 9. We also need to find somewhere to put all of these attachments. We're starting to run out of room over here, which is fine. But we're going to need to figure out where to put everything. So I don't remember how much exactly this will hold. I think this came from a TLX mod. Let's see. Fill with diesel. That's not it. Fill with canola oil. 820,000 liters. So we should do quite well with this. And as a just kind of a tryout here, let's do that. Oh, I think I'm stuck in the wall. Now let's take a look at this. Oh, looky there. That worked way too well. Okay, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna turn this around so that I don't keep running into the wall. Oh, we should also go down here and see how well we could do with the slurry. So we'll take a right this time because this is the easiest way down. So that's where our slurry is. This is where we get it from. At least I think we do. Start filling. Yep. But we need to figure out what we're going to do with that. One of the ideas that I had was to start building up our BGA. We didn't do that in the last series, and maybe in the series before that as well. But when the pumps and hoses came out, that was a lot of fun to work on. So I'm thinking maybe we do something with that. It was a lot of fun. That should be good right there. And we'll close up these so that the cattle, well, we'll leave that one open. We'll close this up so the cattle don't get out. And I think for us in game today, that's probably going to be it. Let's head in there and go to bed. And as we do, I figured I'd bring you guys along. This is one of the things that I really, really, really enjoy. I did not make that turn quite well enough. This is one of the things I really enjoy about farming simulators. You can kind of do things a little slower, do things with a little bit more intent. And it's kind of fun because you kind of get to role play a little bit. And, you know, I kind of get, I guess, some of the guys that do role play with Farming Simulator. It's a lot of fun. Can you play the piano? I don't think you can play the piano. What I can do is come in here and go to bed. So we will do that. We'll wake up at about 9 in the morning. I don't think we need to wake up any earlier. Well, we did quite well overnight. We're now up to almost $600,000, and we only had to pay about $1,000 in stuff throughout. Man, it'd be really nice. That truck is awesome. It'd be kind of nice to have something that I could just jump in real quick and drive over here. Let's see how much milk we got overnight. Oh, 46,000 liters. Very cool, very cool. We're also up to 104,000 liters of slurry, which is absolutely ridiculous. We'll go ahead and fill up with our milk there. Pull forward, drop it off, just like so. And we'll back up and do that again in the morning. We'll head over here and see how much manure we got. I'm kind of guessing that we've got a lot of manure. Guess was okay. 79,000 liters. It's not terrible. And we also need to take a look at some other production changes as well. Let's head into town. Here, everything should be running on its own. This should kind of be automated at this point, so we shouldn't see any pallets anywhere. So there were no pallets at those and no pallets over here. That is very, very good. Let's jump in, take a look at said production chains and see how we are doing. So corn dryer's looking good, and it is sending that dried corn down here to the grain mill. You can see dried corn is coming in quite nicely and making us some fine corn flour and regular flour, which then kicks over to the bakery, which makes us some bread and sweet cornbread. And then it sells it. So we don't have to worry about any of that. And TMR, we'll check over here. We'll take a look. Hay, so we definitely need to move some hay over to the TMR mixer. But yeah, that's it. I mean, it's looking good. The fermenting silo, we're making silage. So I think that's what we'll do maybe today is do a little bit of moving. As a matter of fact, let's utilize this piece right here. Actually, you know what? Nah, let's get, where's the T7? Where's the T7? Let's utilize this. I should just be able to grab stuff and go straight down the line. So first is going to be our hay right here. We'll find that, 258,000 liters. Now that all that's in there, we will bring this all the way around to the very end to our TMR mixer. You know, this is kind of cool. I like these. They were very, very expensive. But I tell you what, it makes it so easy. There we go. Now we're turning all of our straw into silage. So we'll come over here to the second one and we'll grab this. It's been a while since I've actually gotten anything out of this. It's not making very much either, is it? Oh, it's only level 2. Ooh, it's $150,000 to upgrade it to level 3. You know what? I think I'll probably just deal with it. Yeah. We'll deal with it. Yo, I also realized we made 282,000 liters of TMR overnight. That's actually really, really good. If we take a look at our cattle, they need about 175,000 liters of food a day. Oh, it's so much food. Why is it so much food? It's so much food. So we'll take care of those guys. And it looks like our sunflowers are growing very, very nicely, even though it's only been a month. Not too bad there. dump this in, and we're good to go. We could probably top off a few other things, so I don't have any grass, I don't think, but we might have some straw over here that could be dumped in. I don't know. Hey, let's check it out. So let's see, plenty of straw, which is good, and there's really nothing else that we could dump in here. So how much straw do we have room for? Taking a look at this, straw silage, grass silage, we can turn that off. We got room for maybe like 130,000 liters. So we will go for maybe 120,000 liters. That should be enough. Oh, it's going so fast. I don't even have time to turn off the recording. Okay. Best backwards driver in Farm Sim. Clutch. Check-a-mancy. 4B. You guys watching? You guys see? This is how you do this. Nice and easy. You know what? Don't look. I don't want you to know my secrets. You don't need to know my secrets. Look how good that was. Best backwards driver in Farm Sim. Among 3 or 4 very specific YouTubers. Moving on. While we're at it, the TMR that we made is only going to one place. We're not selling it. We're not doing anything wild and crazy with it. Ba-boom. So I'm going to take this TMR and we're going to give it to our cattle, which we have plenty of room for. Cool, they ate so much food overnight. And rock and roll. Here's 282,000 liters of TMR ready for our beautiful cattle. And now we're kind of setting ourselves up for an automated cattle system. We really don't have to do too much other than just feed them and make sure they're happy, and we're good to go. That's also one of the reasons why I have taken out the enhanced animal system on. By the way, I'm not sure if it gave me some issues or maybe it's my driving that's giving me issues. Yeah, but I had problems. It was like an hour late recording today just because of, yeah, I think removing that one mod. Thanks, big shouty out to modding, editor of farmsimnews.com. He helped me out big time. One of the kind of interesting bits here is, well, that's kind of it for today in game. Ooh, that is very fast. There's really not much else to do, at least right now. We've done everything we need to do. There's no fields that need to be done. There might be some fields that need a, let's see, I don't know. Ooh, I don't know. Field 30. That looks like oats to me. And that looks like a field that wants to be harvested. And we have corn in 22 as well. Those would be 2 extremely large. Ooh, those are going to be big. Actually, can we even get a contract on 30? Yes, we can. Field 30, 52 grand. Let us accept that contract and kind of poke around and see what we can get ourselves into. Where are our combines? Oh, unfortunately, the big one is way, way up there. I guess we could use 2 combines on this one. I thought about only using 1, but it is a massive field, so I guess running 2 is probably the good idea. We'll grab everything and head over there and see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. Let's rock and roll, man. This is a new field to me, so I don't know what the bits are or anything like that. All I know is we're definitely going to be getting stuff off of it. I also don't know what's been done to this field. I'd love to tell you I've tried to cheat stuff and make it better, but yeah. Also, what a good-looking dirt skirt on here. Yeah, dirt skirt. Dude, I gotta be honest with you. That may be the biggest dirt skirt I've ever seen. It may even be too big. Anyway, if you guys don't know what dirt skirt is, that is a Farm Sim 19 reference, because we were doing like alfalfa or something on Lone Oak at the time. Man, that is a really thick dirt skirt. Yeah, man. We were doing that and we were trying to mow it. Well, the issue was you had to use a regular mower, so if you got a little bit of grass in it, well then you just had grass in your alfalfa, and that's nobody wants to mix those up. So we put a dirt skirt around so that you'd know where the edge of the field was. And that was great. And then Truckamancy ran with it, and it was dirt skirt. So yeah, there you go. All right, I think we'll probably run a quick little double headland around here, hire worker. Probably not back and forth, and we'll try and go up and down, but we'll see how well that works out. All right, so we're about 30% done with the contract as it sits right now. If we poke up here, we'll say 20%. This area, you can see how much I've done, and we're just going to hire up a worker right here, and we'll probably have to come back a few times. By then, this is going to be cut off, at least before it gets to the top. So that will mean that we'll get another combine out. Sweet! Oh, and we need to open this. Here we go. Actually, you know what? Let's just go side to side. This isn't gonna hurt anything, and I don't have to do any extra work doing it that way. Yeah, side to side, it just works. All right, let's head up to the top. I think this top right-hand corner up here, yeah, that's where we're gonna have to work on it. As a matter of fact, I may just hire it up here. Let me go back and forth there. All right, then we'll hire him up on a worker up here. This should do about what I'm looking for here. We're going about 270. Yeah, 270 degrees. It's gonna be side to side. So here we've got one. Here we have another going back and forth there. So eventually they're gonna need to line up with each other, but oh, please don't stop the worker. Please don't stop the worker. Please don't stop the worker. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Well, the only question past here is gonna be, will this worker do exactly what I want them to do? Or are they gonna be an idiot? Well, I don't know, let's sit here and watch. Let's see if we can find out. He should be going to the right. Don't know if he's gonna. He should, from where we started, but I guess we'll find out. It's the wrong way, bud. It's the wrong way. All right, well, we'll hire him up here and I guess go pick up some straw. That should work. Let's go grab the T8. Okie dokie. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's see. Can we get it? Yep, there it goes. And into the hopper it is. Cool. All right. It looks like the workers are doing okay. I don't know how long it's going to take to do all... missed a little bit. I don't know how long it's going to take to do all of that, but it's probably not going to be a short time. So we'll probably go through, maybe skip a little bit of time. Oh, boy. Go, 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 go. Haha, got it. We'll probably skip a little bit of time, see how much of this contract we can get done. Hey, it's easy money. And we've got some extra crop, and I believe, don't get me started, but, oh, hang on. It says deliver there. Wait, are we supposed to deliver to the grain mill? Because there's nothing behind that. Deliver to grain mill. Joke's on them. I own that. Things are going good. We are not close to being completed with it yet. You can see we're only about 58% done, but we did get some extra straw, which is nice. We got 1 million liters of straw here. It's probably another, I don't know, 200,000 or 300,000 liters out there, something like that. Let's go ahead and dump this right in here. There we go. And we'll pour a little bit in here as well. I don't actually know how much we've got in our TMR silo. It's full now. That's, uh-oh, I am in our field. Oh, thank goodness I didn't destroy anything. All right, what do we got? 377,000 liters of straw left. Yeah, that's fine. We will go ahead and dump that here unless, slow it down, baby, slow it down. How are the cattle doing? I haven't looked at them today. Milk we've taken care of. Straw, only 214,000 liters. We could definitely give them a little bit of straw. Oh, yo, hang on. Is that straw on the ground right through here? I got an idea. I'm gonna just pick this stuff up. I've been sitting there staring at it for what feels like a little while now. Pick that up. Pick that up. Pick that up. Ha ha ha. Yeah, who's a K-bot now? Yeah, how you like that? So you pull through here. Should be able to dump this out in about a second. Skirt. Gotta love it. Oh, gotta love it. All right, so let's get you guys all caught up. We have finished up our, work, mostly anyway. The contract is not done yet, but we finished up a lot of the work. Please. There you go. Now we got another combine over here who is now completed, so everything is done. Now, we gotta finish picking up all the straw. Then we will take all of the crop that we've got. We'll take that over and get that rid of over at the grain mill. Then we can collect our money from this. We really don't make any money extra, unfortunately, off of the extra crop that we have, but that goes in the grain mill, which is wonderful because I don't think there's any grain mill. No, there's no oats in there right now. So I'm interested to see if that actually gives me all of the oats from this contract in our grain mill. I would laugh hysterically if it actually gives it all to us. All right, so here's what we got. We got another well over 500,000 liters of straw left. I did not know we were going to be getting this much, but I'll take it. Dump it in there. Bam! All right, we're done with that part. Now all we need to do is get everything over to the grain mill, and we will be all set. As always, before we make a delivery, I am going to double check. Once we get over here, is that... I really need to find a trailer with the axles a little bit further forward. It would make my life a whole lot easier. How in the world are they so far back anyway? Maybe something to do with weight? I don't know. Gotta make really wide turns. We will double check to make sure that this is exactly where we're supposed to be going. Hit the pause menu, head over here to this, harvesting, take it to the grain mill. I mean, this is grain mill. This is right on the side. So let's dump it in here. We should see about where everything starts to happen. There we go. We'll dump this out. We'll double check and make sure. Actually, you know what? Let's see oats. So nothing is going in that is giving it to us, which is very unfortunate because that would be really, really cool and really, really funny. It's all right. It is activated though, which is nice. Let's see, regular corn flour, we could deactivate that. Barley flour, we've got no barley in there right now, but maybe one day I'll accidentally put some in there. So we'll leave it like this and we'll wait until the contract's done. And there it is, our contract has been completed. Says we got a 14% discount for future purchases and oats are going in. I think we got about 50,000 liters extra off of there, so that's not too bad. Hey, I'll take it. Extra oats, extra flour. It's fantastic. Also, we have a lot of flour in here. Have we maxed out? We have. Oh, man. We should probably upgrade to the next level because that flour... Yeah, we definitely need to wait, did I upgrade construction cost 90? Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. So I think at least for this one, that's going to be just about it. It's everything that we need to do. Everything we finish up today. We'll head back over to the main farm. We'll get everything sorted and fast forward another day in game. So the next time you see us will be September. Fall is in the air. Good morning from Alma, Missouri. We've got about twice the amount of money that we did yesterday in game. It is going to be raining today, so I'm not quite sure how much farming we're going to be doing, but we will probably figure out what to do from here. We did just put the milk in here, so we got 75,000 liters of milk overnight, so that is making us some butter and making us some raw milk. Speaking of butter, it is sending over a bit, but unfortunately we have used all of our sugar, so we are going to have to go buy some more sugar. I don't know how I'm going to do it. There's got to be an easier way, I think is the best way to put it. But I do have one idea that may be helpful to us. Check this out. Oh yeah, I also forgot to complete the contract. So there we go. We got another 52 grand. What if we get one of these? And I don't remember if I reset that or not. So we should probably... Oh, come on. Can we fix this? Here's a great time to complain. Maybe you guys have the same problem. Every time I exit out, I'm like, all right, I know what mod I want. And then I exit out and I come back and it starts all the way at the top again. Can we not do that? That'd be so cool. All right, so I've got this. 8 grand for this. Not bad. Let's buy that. We'll come over here. We'll pick it up. I know we used to have one of these. But sugar. Sugar's kind of difficult to get a hold of unless we want to do a sugar mill and everything else. And that's just, I don't want to. Really just don't want to. Now, how much sugar can we hold? We'll jump down here real quick. Double check. 42,000 liters. All right. So we need to make sure we don't accidentally get more than 42,000 liters of sugar because that would be bad. Okay. Now this, I don't know if this will even work, but they're both 82 studio mods. Turns out it doesn't work. Should have known. I should have known. We just spent $28,000 picking up some sugar, but hopefully, it's a crash counter. Hopefully we can take all of this and be good to go. Let's see. We're definitely not going to be parking it up right here, but I think what we can do, that should pick up most of that. We should just be able to grab this and move all of them and it auto load. This is just not working. What in the world is going on? Oh, I'm just an idiot. I didn't activate the auto load. Cool. Well, that worked. And then we should be able to pull over here and just push these. Yeah. All right, so at least what I wanted to do works. So we'll grab this, push that forward, grab these, push this forward. The reason that you have to move these is because if you don't move them, they don't quite know how to exist or where to get stuff from. There we go. All right, cool. But I am curious. Can we auto load just a little bit out of this thing? Come on. I'm pretty sure 82 Studio updated this. But it's not working. Oh well. Well, at least for now, we're still gonna have to load this thing up with sugar. But I guess we could do it one day. I don't know. There you go. Sugar's in, so now we can start making sweet cornbread again, at least until that fine corn flour is out, but we'll probably have another corn harvest before then. So whatever. All right, now we've got a couple other chores to do, at least today in game. See, September, October, November. It's probably going to be at least 2 more months before these guys are ready to go, but everything is done, so at least there is that. Tell you what, I know we've worked really hard to get the farm to where it is, but halfway through the series right now, we're doing pretty good. I'm very happy, very excited about it. We do need to start thinking about expansion, though. I know we've got some big fields here. One thing I am thinking about doing is taking this little sliver there and pairing those 2 fields together. And possibly the same thing here. Maybe raising this bit up right here, but that would be a bit of work, and we've got a really nice pond there. I guess we can knock out these areas here. Maybe. We do have a couple spots in the middle of the fields, though, that cause some issues. This was a fairly easy field 30 right there, but we do have trees kind of everywhere around there, which would make things quite difficult to move around. Oh, yeah, this only holds 150,000 liters. I remember why I don't use this to do any of this stuff. Please take it. Yay. Okay, TMR time. Let's feed our cattle, and then after that, I think maybe, just maybe, we take a look at possibly doing something with the BGA. So, if you guys don't know, we have a lot of slurry and a lot of manure that needs to be done with. So currently we got 229,000 liters of slurry, which is a lot. We've got our TMR in here, which is great, and then we've got some manure outside, which there's probably also going to be a lot. I don't think it's going to be as much, but there's still going to be a lot out here. Let's take a look at this. 179,000 liters. Not bad, but also a lot. So we need to figure out a way to get rid of all of that. Normally I would say BGA, and that is right here. Now, can we deliver all that here or not? I think we need to own that. Yeah, $300,000. This is definitely going to be one of those that I'm not quite sure what I'm getting into. I haven't really messed with the base game BGA since we played on Comston Farm, and even then it wasn't the base game BGA. It was modified. Heavily. I repeat, heavily modified. It doesn't look like this goes down any. I think it's just visual. Oh, well, that's okay. Let's take this over to the BGA. We'll go ahead and buy it. We got $882,000. What's 300 grand, right? So we'll go ahead and do that. That way we've got it. We'll definitely be one of those where we dump everything first. That way we can at least get the money for it and then buy the BGA. Since it's a production chain, hopefully everything will be in there. And so with the pumps and hoses stuff, you really don't want to upgrade that BGA. You run into some issues. I remember talking to some guys, and we had some problems upgrading the BGA system with the pumps and hoses stuff. So we won't be utilizing that, but what we can do is utilize what we've got. Is that my road? Crap, that was the road. All right, this is going to be one of those weird ones, and I know if this requires a suspension of belief, I apologize. Yeah, so I'm gonna put the manure in this, in a grain trailer. I know that's weird, and it really, considering the fact of everything else that I do, I think this is one of the weirdest. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. All right, time to rock and roll. Let's see what we can get into in here. I've looked, and we should have a trigger right here. Very nice. So we will go ahead and start selling the manure. We're making that money. Gotta love it. And we'll go ahead and start selling some slurry as well. And I don't know when it's going to run out. It might actually take all of this. Okay, the manure's still going, slurry's still going. Little bit of cash money there. And right here as well. So this is what I love about doing production chains, is you can kind of cheat just a little bit, because the production chain still has everything, except for when you're doing, well, everything else. All right, how much do we have in here still? Whoa, we're still at well over 100,000 liters of there. All right, well, we'll see what we can get into, and then we will buy the BGA real quick after that and be good to go. Found it. All right, so we have now reached the end of what we can do. Let's go ahead and buy the BGA, and we'll take a look at it and see what we've got. So it's a 500,000 liters for slurry, but 150 for manure. So manure, I mean, it's going to even out. That was a few days worth of manure, so at least there's that. See, silage, we don't have anything like that, and sugar beet cut, we don't have that in here either. Digestate, we can have this to sell, which we should probably do, so that we don't have to move things around. And then the methane, do we need the methane? We do, right? We need methane for here? Try corn? Nope. Cord dryer. Propane. That is definitely not methane. So we will set that to selling as well. And that should make us a little bit of cash money. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to sell the rest of this manure. How much do we have left in here? 29,000 liters. It's not too bad. Oh, we can sell a little bit more. Nope. Negative. All right. So what we'll do is we will just take this all the way back to our main farm. And we'll come back maybe tomorrow. This will very likely become a daily delivery for us. And since that's going to become a daily delivery, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and drop all the manure in here and be good. Yeah, we really didn't do too bad there. Made what, like 40-some thousand dollars off of everything, which was very, very nice. I also don't know what we've got in the silo. Probably be a good idea to take a look at this. So what's first? 4.6 million liters of straw. Nice. We had 24,000 liters of solid fertilizer. We got that manure in there. Plenty of lime. I think we're good for a while with that. And I think that might be it. Yeah. Yeah, that's quite literally it. All right. Let's park it back up and we'll get ready for tomorrow in game. We got a couple months that we need to fast forward here. Since this is going to turn into a daily occurrence, why don't we get ourselves a little pup trailer right here, put it on our tipper here, and then now we should be able to take the slurry and the manure over all at the same time. Very, very cool. Check that out. Even the wheels almost match. I think these are chrome though. Those look like alloy, but they both. I don't know, man. It looks fine. So this is good. This is good. We'll go ahead and park this over by the manure. As a matter of fact, if the only thing we're going to put in here is manure, might as well just put the other manure back in. I don't know what to do. Well, I would say we made some decent cash. We're now up to $1.3 million. How in the world? I am quite curious. Where's my money reports? What? Show me the reports. Where are they? Oh, it's right here. All right. What do we get? Sold products yesterday was 464,000, which was actually down from the previous days, and then 272, but that's already today in game. That's a lot. We also got $104,000 from harvest, $52,000 from contracts. Yesterday in game was a good day, and now we have another 100,000 liters of manure. I do not predict that we're going to be able to handle that much manure, especially taking it over to the BGA. Speaking of the BGA, I haven't looked at it yet. Yeah, we could take about 50,000 liters, so there's no point to fill that up any more than that. How else is it doing over here? And what does it cost to upgrade? 330! Get out of my house! No, thank you. No, thank you. Indeed. All right, we'll go ahead and do the milk. So we should be able to go here, load that. Cool. I'm not getting the trigger to unload it, though. Milk not accepted here. Yet it is. What if I unhook that and then pull forward? Okay. Are we sure milk's not supported there? Yeah, there we go. All right. Maybe just had a really weird thing going on there with the trigger or something like that. Farm dairy, looking good. Butter, it's actually making a decent amount of butter, which tells me that we're probably maxed out. Yeah, we're maxed out on butter, but we need some more sugar. It's just a day in the life, man. Just a day in the life. Also, is that grass ready to harvest? I think that grass is grown. We may need to go get that. Let's go get some slurry and make this happen. Okie dokie. Things are going pretty well. We'll go ahead and dump this out. There we go. Doesn't dump the quickest, if I'm honest. May have to go in and change the timing a little bit on that. Maybe update it after we finish the series. But nonetheless, that is good. Manure is going in. We'll kind of take a look here. Again, we're really kind of hitting the top end there. I could very likely update this or upgrade this. You know what? Let's do it. Why not? So now we could fit a total of 300,000 liters of manure over here. That's actually very good. Very good indeed. And we'll go ahead and overload the slurry as well. That should give us a nice little bump in the cash. We could bring silage or cut sugar beets again. I don't care about those. Decided to come back over and bring the rest of the manure, so we'll load that up, and then I think from here, hopefully it will finish it up. I don't know. We'll go ahead and take a look at a couple other things as well. So we've got a bunch of corn still in the dry corn dryer. How much does it cost to upgrade that? 110? Nah, I'm okay. We'll take a look at here. BGA's looking good. Fermented silo, we could probably load that back up with some straw. Looks like we've got 300,000 liters of hay that was made overnight. That's awesome news. Looks like our farm dairy is doing well. I mean, it empties out every day by lunchtime, so rock and roll, baby. TMR is looking good as well. We've got some more that we can feed our cattle, which is very good. Let's see, got a silage maker around here too, don't I? We talked about that, yeah? Yeah, so we'll bump that up. And then our grain mill, of course, the bread and butter of any farm that I make. We've got a bunch of wheat still in there. We could probably go with upgrading this again. How much does it cost? Nah, I'm good. And everything else through there. Cool. And then last but not least, the bakery. We do need to put some more sugar in here. Butter is doing its thing. We've got a bunch of flour coming in, and fine corn flour is rocking and rolling as well. We are doing well when it comes to money, but we still gotta buy sugar. Man, there's gotta be an easier way to buy sugar. Make way, coming through. Sugar delivery from DjGoHam. Gotta bring this over here and make sure that I don't get it in the wrong spot. I have thought about it. We should probably figure out how we're gonna do sugar deliveries in the future. I think it would be a good idea. Also, I just had another idea. So I started thinking, some of 82's mods sell automatically, but you have to load them manually. Never mind, it didn't work. Figure while we're at it, we may as well go ahead and mow. I mean, it is in October, and, well, I'm recording this in November, and I just mowed my yard, and I live in North Carolina, so it's not that far off. Let's go ahead and hook up to it. Hey, we got the time, right? We may as well do it now. I believe this is the header for mowing, if I remember correctly. We'll line this up just so. Nice, only a little bit off. Oh, don't hit that. Also, speaking of that, this gives us a really good idea of the size comparison between both of these machines. This is actually quite a big machine, and I didn't know that until playing Farming Simulator. I thought these were a little bit smaller. But this is, what, a 9-meter working with header? What is that? 27 feet, something like that? It's huge! And also, yes, I am mowing this way for a reason. I came through the last time, and it was just a disaster. So when I mow from now on, I'm probably just going to do it like this and be done with it. There's no point to fight it. And this works. So whatever. All right, there we go. We have got our worker going. Bam! And that looked pretty good. Ran two lines around, and we could jump in here and get moving. But before we do that, we should probably go ahead and take some stuff out of here. So this is hay. We'll go ahead and get this. By the way, it fills up much faster now. I made some changes. I burped a little bit right there. Let's move along. We've got some TMR here. This one thing I forgot to do first thing. Usually we feed our cattle. I did not do that this time around. No. There we go. There's that. We'll spin around. Hay in. And then we'll get our silage. I think it's kind of cool that we can make silage out of straw. I always complained about that. But you know what? It makes things easy. 313,000 liters of straw right there turned into silage like it's nothing. Ba-bam. We'll spin this around and dump it out. Now, one thing that I am curious about is, do I need to add straw to anything? Let's check our fermenter real quick. Straw. Could definitely go for some straw there. Add TMR. No straw needed in the TMR. You think 500,000 liters is enough to get this moving? I think it probably will be. We'll jump in here real quick. Where is our silage? Yeah, we'll fill that back up. There you go. We won't have to fill that up for another couple days or something like that. And that is why we keep getting straw, because it makes things really, really easy for us. And this, I guess we could... Oh, TMR. Totally forgot about the last part. We need to go feed the cattle. I've been spacing out hard today. Let's go with 360 whatever it was of the TMR. Yeah. And we'll feed them just to make sure they are good to go. Now, let's check on them real quick, see how we're doing. We've got another, probably, what is that, 7 months before we get any cows, and we'll end up doubling the amount of cows that we have as well. So we're going to need to find a way to, I don't know if we need to double the amount of food that we're getting. We're way ahead of what we actually need right now. But eventually we're going to have to figure all that out. So, I don't know, maybe we could sell the babies? I don't know, little baby cows? Goodbye? I don't know. Free money. The way that I've done all of the mowing has benefited me on one field, but I'm not quite sure it's going to benefit me here. Yeah, I'm having a hard time reaching that third roller over there. Just barely missing it. It's working. It's working just fine. I think, yeah. Nah, I just don't think we'll be able to hit that. It's okay. We'll go back and forth, go twice. I don't know. Maybe we can hit it. Save a little bit of time. At least through this it worked. Granted, we didn't pick up everything. We got a little bit of one right here. We did it last time. We were actually able to pick up everything. Huh. I have idea. This is not how I thought the idea was going to work. Can I get off of here? Nice. Gotta love Farm Sim. Thank goodness there's no damage. You know, for somebody that wants damage at Farming Simulator, I'm really glad that there's not most of the time. All right. Can we hit... Oh, don't need to hit that one yet. We've got 3 here. I'm going to have to go around this entire thing to see if I can pick up 3. But even if I do that, we're going to catch up to the mower way too fast and then have to figure out what in the world to do while we wait. Still think we can do it. Well, that did not take very long to catch up to. Nonetheless, what I did. Still going to take us a little while to get all of this together. The good thing is, hopefully tomorrow, crop's looking a little bit low. Might be 2 more days or so before we can actually get into the rest of these and get some harvesting done. So we may just kind of stop that there. Actually, you know what we could do? It's only about half... Well, I was going to say we could take it over there. I'm indecisive right now. I don't know what to do. I've kind of run out of stuff to do. There's so much stuff to do, but I've kind of run out of stuff to do. Does that make sense? I don't know if any of that made sense. I need to figure out my sugar problem. Here we've got our sugar mill. Now, this is going to take sugar beets, cut sugar beets, and sugar cane. We could do a quick sugar beet harvest every year. Maybe. We would have more than enough sugar in here to handle that. Don't know where in the world we put it, though. Probably in there a little spot like right up here that I kept talking about but never put anything. Yeah, this guy right here. Productions, is this it? Yeah. You know, this could actually be a decent place to put this. We would definitely need to spin that around so that we get our dump trigger proper, but right there, that could work really, really well. I don't know if we own that land or not, though. We'll have to figure that out. We don't own it, but it's 12 grand, so that's fairly easy. Not too bad. We could also buy the town since we'd be at it. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could buy all that. There's really no reason to, but we could. Anyway, while I figure out what in the world I'm going to do, we'll leave you guys there. We will see you in the next one. And we're back here on Alma, Missouri, number 17. Yes, sir. Today, we've got, quite a bit of work to do, considering that both of our big fields are ready for harvest. I'm not quite sure what happened, but overnight the grass grew back. We don't have to talk about that if you don't want to. But what we should talk about is getting these combine harvesters out of the shed and into the field. Again, we're going to be using both of these guys today. The 770, this is going on the sunflowers because our other field is just a little bit bigger. And I'd rather use a bigger header with a bigger combine on that field. So let's back this thing out of here. We should have a corn head right around towards the backside. I've also reset my cache, so if it's a little bit jerky like it is here, I apologize. It's definitely on me. It is not on your screen. Let's pick it up. We got it. Let's go. Turn it on and unfold. Get this party started. As always, we're starting around here towards the side, right on the other side of this little landing here. We're just gonna flip it around and head back towards ourselves. That way it's just a little bit easier whenever we come all the way around. All right, turn it on. Line her up and get it going. So I'm going to run 2 passes all the way around the outside of the field. And after that, we should be okay to hire them up on a worker. But I also don't know how long we're going to last before we need to unload, because this is going to be a lot of sunflowers. All right, first little pass is done. 35,000 liters in. We're just going to take this over to the silo, drop it in. We're here. It makes it nice and easy. And then we'll hire a worker up on it. The next is going to be the oats. I think I'd mentioned something. Wait, canola. Yeah. I think I'd mentioned something about we're not swathing that. No. Yeah, we're not. We're not doing that. And now for the fun one. Let's get the big combine harvester out. I need to find our headers. Where up? Found them. One's 10 and the other one's 13. I'm just looking at the placement of the wheels. I think this is the larger one. Wait, what did it say? 45 feet. Yeah, that's it. Okay, same thing goes here. We're just gonna drop down and we'll run 2 passes around the field and then we'll hire them up on a worker. This one's gonna be a little bit more challenging as we will have to babysit this worker a little bit more than we want to. We're also gonna have to cart a little bit more than expected with this field specifically, but it'll all be worth it. So now everybody's in the fields. We'll take a look and see how much we've done so far. So there you go. Sunflowers are actually doing really well. They're getting very, very close. Let's see if we can get the bit open. How does that open? Okay, there we go. Now it's opening. We need to get some carting done because I've been neglecting, well, this setup over here. So we need to hit this first. There we go. What is that, 19 miles an hour or something like that? Yeah, 19. There we go. Uh-oh. Catch him. Caught him. Oh boy, just got the 80% on the other combine. Oh, we're not going to make it. I think we made it. Oh, we made it. Let's go ahead and fire dude right here. There you go. 88,000 liters. Goodness gracious. That's, well, yeah, that's pretty much all of this. Yeah, we're good. All right, we're just going to keep rocking and rolling. We're going to keep getting all this harvested, and we are good. There's a couple of things I haven't checked on in a while because it's been like 2-3 weeks, real life, since I recorded anything on here. Just take a look at stuff. We'll see. Corn dryer, it's still working, so that's good. Is it sending, selling? It is distributing. Perfect. Biogas plant, it should be rocking and rolling, and it is. Fermenting silo, making silage out of chaff. It is spawning it. We need to move it. And we've got our hay, which is coming from the grass. We're going to have to make that disappear as well. We got to bring that over there. I'm playing on the earlier version of this map. Did get an update, at least in the last time that I've been playing around. However, the update caused a little bit of an issue with the cattle. So we have not used that. We're still using the old version of the map. At least for now. Hey, let's do a little bit of work over here real quick. So let's go ahead and drop some hay in here. We'll come around the side. We'll dump this out. And wha-bam. I forgot I did some modifications to this to make it go a little bit faster. This is a pretty sweet little setup. If I didn't have other places that needed some of the inputs from this, so like the silage, grass, hay, straw, etc., that kind of thing. If I didn't have anywhere else that needed that, honestly, I would just set it to distributing and let it do it on its own. But unfortunately, that's not a luxury that we have here. Hay, straw, silage? silage. Yeah. And we'll dump that out too, showcasing that we should have a decent amount. Yeah, there we go. 1.5 million liters of silage, 1.6 million liters of hay, and 2 million liters of straw, making us a whole lot of TMR. Speaking of, 368,000 liters there. I don't think we have enough room for TMR yet, so we'll just kind of put this back where we found it. Now it's time for my favorite part, picking up all the straw. At least when I'm recording this video, the update to Mac Truckers mod still has yet to come out. I know that he's working hard trying to get it out. Unfortunately, it just hasn't come through testing it. It's been over a month, I believe, which is a bit unfortunate. And not his fault at all, just kind of is what it is. So we are still going to be utilizing this mod, at least for the time being, because, well, it does exactly what his does. But this is for all platforms. I want to use it. Oh, I want to use it so bad. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and head through. We will get all of this stuff taken care of, this whole field, and we'll rock and roll. Swapped out the T8 for the T9, and we get to use the big boy with tracks to do a little bit of carting real quick. Still trying to keep up with everything. Is getting this field done quickly. I did notice that the other field finished, and I didn't know about it. So we're going to have to go back over there and get that sorted out. Oh, is this the same speed? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're good. All right. Yeah, everything's okay. Hey, it's kind of nice to get back into a big field again and do some harvesting. Yep, pretty good. 476,000 liters off of the one field. That's pretty darn good. How we doing over here? Got another 48,000 in there, 175,000 liters there. Okie dokie. Things are good, man. Things are good. Let's go dump this out real quick, and then we will jump in and get one last field, and then that'll kind of be it, at least for harvest for this year. We're still going to have to put some stuff into the ground for next year. Just a couple more passes, and we'll be all done over here. We'll catch up to this dude real quick. He just hit 80%. So at least we've got that. Also, I thought about this. Since the premium DLC has dropped since I've been doing this series, we should pick a field around here somewhere and do like parsnips or carrots or red beets or something like that and use some of the new equipment. It'll take a little while, but we've got some modded stuff that may help out just a little bit. Could be fun. Here's something funny. The fuel light is just going at the bottom. I believe for a while now, I've had a mod that decreases the fuel usage even more. However, I deleted that before premium came out because something was giving a couple little issues. So got rid of that and quite a few other third-party mods. And now I gotta fill up with fuel. I think this may be the first time I've ever filled up my gas can in Farming Simulator 22. Where do you get fuel? I don't even know. Oh yeah, the gas station. I guess that would be the place. Can I put one down? I sure can. Yeah, these are mods that I have not used before. 60 or 15,000 liter capacity on here. And we should be able to, boop, put that right there. We're gonna have to fill this up. Yeah, it sounds so silly. We are going to wash it real quick. There we go. It sounds so silly. But, uh-oh. My game just about crashed from doing that. Let's save it up. I've gone so long with doing cheaty mods and using things that, you know, it makes things easy. So if I forget to do something, it's simple, right? When you got videos and stuff, you do things probably a little bit different than you would if you were just playing by yourself. I don't do much different when I'm playing here versus when I'm playing by myself. But there is one thing that I do, it's cheat fuel in. But I don't have that mod anymore. Well, let's see. Does it come with fuel in it? I don't know anything about this. It also says that it's got straw in it. I don't think that's it. Let's pull up here and fill up, refuel. Is it happening? It's definitely not happening. Oh, I got the thing, refuel. There we go. Click the button. Money, nothing's happening. It says close gate. Oh, do I have... This is overlapping other triggers. and that is a thing that cannot be a thing. We got a new place. I ended up putting it down here. There are no triggers around, so we should have zero problems. And we also should be able to refuel easily. So we'll pull up here. We've got a refuel trigger. Let's come right here. There we go. Yes, we'll buy a bunch of fuel for 20 grand and we can refuel. Awesome. I'm going to refuel everything. So now that all the hard work is done, the harvesting is completely finished, we can put in the total amount of canola that we've gotten. I think this is everything, but just to make sure, we'll kind of dump it all in here. We can look at the bottom right-hand corner. We see 4.5 million liters of straw, plenty of lime. We had 165,000 liters of sunflower. That's pretty darn good. We also have 27,000 liters of grass in here. Not sure how that made its way into this silo. And then in comes the canola. There it is. Oh, it's jumped to the second highest number. There's 250,000. Holy cow, 260. 279. Wow. So we have 279,000 liters of canola and 165,000 liters of sunflowers to sell up. Man, that's... we gonna do some good money. And it looks like we are about to be full on straw. That is 1 million liters down. Yeah, there it is. So we've gotten this entire field minus what you guys see over here in front of us. So we'll get this, we'll put it away, and go from there. As a matter of fact, I don't actually even know where the best place to put this would be. Let's see, straw silage. I guess we could top that off. But we kind of have a surplus of straw, and I think we're going to need to do something about that before it's too late. And there it is. I think we've gotten like 1.44 million liters of straw just off of this field. That's a lot. One thing that I've done is invested in a new toy. Now we can unhook from that, and we should find it right out here. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Where's the cover? You literally just bought this. There's no cover. It was supposed to be awesome. Come on. There we go. So the trailer that we have now, though we can take two different things and it makes it super easy, it is very, very slow when it unloads stuff. And it doesn't have a really cool opening animation like that. I think that's super duper cool. But again, it doesn't have all the capacities that I would like to have, but it gets us out and driving, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Let's pull up to here and let's go over the first thing, canola, and let's find out where we're going to sell this. Oh, I forgot I was going to put down an oil mill. Oh yeah, forgot about that part. All right, so this is the part that's going to be a little bit interesting because we now have to build our very own oil mill to put the canola in, and I have no idea where I'm going to put it. There are a lot of places that are possibilities, so we need to discover each one of those and see what place is going to be the best, and we are just going to turn that off right there. So this is spot number one where I'm thinking about, just kind of putting it right here in the corner. So here is our oil mill. Now there's nothing on this side that needs to be done. However, everything else is around towards the front and around towards the side. We will have everything either distributing or selling. So all we need is easy access to the sell point. And I don't know if we have that here. We may have to place this. Actually, will this fit in between without hitting anything? Yo, it will fit in between without hitting anything. We could put this like back in here because we're not going to be driving around the back of this. Oh, we could put that like right in there and just back up to it. Yeah, that'll work. Almost too easy. What are you hiding, oil mill? My guess is that we're gonna have to do a lot with this oil mill. So we have 279,000 liters right now, but I'm going to guess that that is not all gonna fit in here. But I guess we can find out. So let's go ahead and open our cover like so. We'll back it up at 5 miles an hour like so. There we go. And now we have the trigger. Let's double check to make sure. Let's see, discharge mode, back door, central grain gate. I don't know what that is. Central grain, 3 grain doors, back door. That's I think that's the one that we want. So let's go ahead and dump that. So I don't know if you know, but the animation on this is just absolutely incredible. Look at this. Look. Man, it looks so good. They were even able to kind of get everything away from that door there, and it literally just goes freely. So it's going to fill it up. However, it is not going to be enough. It is going to stop at 144,000. So let's head over here to this and let's upgrade, shall we? $88,000. There we go. And so now that is number 2, the oil mill here. 288,000 liters will fit. I think that should be enough. No, that's not going to be enough. Let's see. We'll open up one more time. See how it goes. 288, but there's 135 in there. I don't know. We may actually get close. And so it fit, but only just 279,000 liters out of the 288. So that is good. Now we need to activate a few things. So we've got canola in there right now. So we need to activate that. We will go here and activate. Then it's going to make us canola oil, which we do not want to spawn. We wanted to sell because I don't think we can use canola oil for anything else that we have. So that's not the only oil that we have, because we've also got all those sunflowers that we did, which should fit perfectly, making us some sunflower oil and good to go. Where's my sunflowers? Where y'all at? There you are. 165,000 liters. We'll go ahead and dump this. And there it goes. So you get these clips on the bottom that unhook that just kind of let the door open. Yeah, it clips a little bit right there, but there's nothing you can do. The animation is an animation. Yeah, this is such a nice trailer. Yo, did great. Did a good job on this trailer. And finally, we will come here and do the exact same. So sunflower oil is set, and we will set this to selling as well. And then I think we just let that do its thing. Yeah. We don't need to mess with that anymore. Here's something that we could do, and I didn't even think about this. We've got the milk, straw, slurry, and there's manure over there too. And I can't do anything about the straw because, well, it currently is in the air. So we don't mess with that too much. But everything else, we could actually take to the BGA and sell it. AKA that manure and that slurry, because we're not going to be using either one for anything. So we gonna take it and get rid of it. That's what I'm talking about. Let's come over here real quick though and do the milk. Once we can load it up, there we go. Shouldn't be too much. Oh, it's actually a lot. 81,000 liters of milk. Okay. Very nice. I didn't think we had that much. All right. Up. Okay, rock and roll. We'll back this up and we will pick up the manure and pick up our slurry on the way over. So let's do this. We'll line it up. We've got the back selected. Pour right here. How much manure's in here? I actually don't even know. But we'll hook it up anyway. It is going to be a little bit wonky, so you might be able to see the trailer is lowering because anytime you use a dolly setup for, well, anything, whatever is in the back actually weighs as much as it weighs. So this truck's gonna have a bad time trying to load this all up. In the game, manure is fairly heavy, and lucky for us, it looks like we have a lot. A whole lot. Around 108,000 liters. A lot. Now this truck's got some power, so it's not gonna be too bad. But that trailer in the back, keep an eye on it, because it's going to start doing a little bit of a dance going side to side. Let's see if it wobbles a little bit here. Nope. So far, so good. 135,000 liters of slurry. Holy cow, dude. That is very, very good. This is a lot of poo to sell. Oh, and one other thing, you probably noticed the vehicle struggling a little bit in this episode, much more than previous videos. Well, there's a reason for that, because I have removed the more power mod. That gave me twice the horsepower for everything, and I noticed that I wasn't using the appropriate vehicles and machines for the tools. So I have removed that. So now, like flying through the fields and jumping things, at least without proper horsepower, well, it's not really possible anymore. So, but I like that. It kind of it makes me actually buy the right vehicle for the right job now, which is good. I don't want to take this too fast, but I also want to see if I can get the back Trailer up on 2 wheels. Ooh, super close. Let's see if we can bounce it back and forth. It weighs so much. First one to go is the manure, and I can't get close enough to the front yet. Oh, I can. Oh, I can. Nice. So we're able to unload the slurry and unload the manure all at the same time. We'll jump in real quick, find our BGA, which is up here. Looks like everything going in is good. It's not producing things as fast as I want it to. However, it is extremely expensive to do that. $360,000. I just don't think I've got the amount of money that I want to throw at that and spend all at once. And yeah, I realize we got $1.4 million. That's not the point. What if I want a new tractor? To end it out, I want to find some new fields for us to purchase. And I think I've got just the one. So there are one on either side of our farm. You can see we own all of this, but we don't own that, which is a little bit difficult to get to. And we don't own number 3 either. So we are going to buy both of these. And in the next episode, we are going to come in with I don't know if I want to do parsnips or red beet or carrots. I did one of those, but we need to come through. We need to plant something from the new DLC that we haven't done yet, and we might be using cheaty methods to make it happen. But you know what? Hey, at least we'll have fun. So there's that. So make sure you tune back into that, because it is going to be very interesting seeing me doing larger fields in these new crops. Welcome back to Alma, Missouri. This is episode number 18, and today is going to be all about the root crop. Because I have purchased a couple plots of land, and we are going to be planting the new root crops from the premium expansion. But first, we need to kind of smooth these out. A couple of these fields are a little bit too hype for me. There we go. It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it works. So we are going to be utilizing field 7 and field 3, well, farmline 7 and 3, that's field 2 and 8. You gotta love it. I definitely think we should put something different in both of these, and maybe even take over one more field and do all of them, but I think for right now, we'll probably be torturing ourselves enough with just 2. So then, equipment, what do we need? Well, both fields are already fully fertilized, so we don't really need to worry about that. However, I haven't really done much with the hillers, so I think we should at least jump in and give it a try. So we have 2 different hillers, we have 2 different planters. I have 3 tractors. So let's do it this way. We'll run the smallest grimmer with a 3-point, and then we'll get one of these. And then we go with this guy. We'll get one of those. And one of these. I wasted too much money. Did I just buy those instead of leasing? Oh, come on. Now we need to figure out which tractor's going to do what. I think the T7 is probably good enough to do these. Is that going to be some weight? Really not that much weight on the back. I expected it to be a lot heavier. Oh, let's find out what happens whenever we pick this up. Lift it. Come on, please. There we go. There's a little bit of weight. Let's get ourselves a weight in here. I can't quite remember how much the stuff on the back weighs, but I figure a 1,500 kg weight will probably be enough to offset everything. And it is perfect. Because it doesn't take a whole lot of seeds, it's like 16 liters, and I'm sure it's going to do this entire field with 0 problems whatsoever. I do need to figure out how I'm going to sire the worker on the back of this. So this field, I figured smaller field, smaller equipment, should work fine. I think we could probably just go back and forth this way. We may have a little bit of trouble once we get up near the top, but I think otherwise it should be okie dokie. Might have a bit of an issue right there at the edge. This is actually a really, really easy problem to figure out and fix. We just kind of go through here and smooth this out. So eventually, whenever we go back and forth enough times, it'll be level with the road. Oops, never mind, made a mistake. I did not realize that this is a road that had been done in Blender, and it's now showing up above the grass level. Oops, that is definitely gonna cause us some problems. Yeah, not the most beautiful thing ever, but that's my fault and no one else's. Whatever, it is what it is. All right, let's enable fast farming. I don't know how good or bad of an idea that is. Maybe we let this stick to about 20 miles an hour and be done with it. Yeah, 20 miles an hour seems to be okie dokie. Let's see how he stops right here. Definitely goes through a little bit. Well, let's just leave him to his own devices and see what happens. Next up, let's grab a hold of our T6. This is going to be the seeder for the next setup. And let's go the big T8 with the back. Now, I am going to throw a weight on the front of this as well. I don't know if it needs it or not, but I figure probably wouldn't hurt. So we're going to throw a 1,500 kg weight on the front of this as well. Oh, it's a big boy, yeah. This is where this field specifically is going to cause us a bit of pain, because hiring a worker on this one isn't going to be the easiest thing in the world. We do have a bit of runoff down here at the bottom, and I am going to hope that that runoff is enough, because otherwise this is just not going to work. Not going to work well at all. Maybe we should hire him up on the other end first. I also just thought about this. We still have the other 2 fields that need to be seeded as well. Oh no. Well, I guess we need to buy another tractor then, don't we? Let's hire him up on a worker. Let's enable fast farming with the real speed limit mod, but we are going to limit to 20 miles an hour just so nobody gets excited. I think is a good word to use. The T8 350 might also be a good time to upgrade the engine in this. I don't know what the power is currently, but I'm gonna guess that it could be more. Let's fire the worker. Let's jump in here real quick and see. So we have 391 horsepower. What can we go up to? This is the enhanced tractor mod. 1,091. I think maybe 491's probably okay. So let's go with 491. I think that'll work just fine. Is fast farming on? It is. All right, let's take it back to the other end and we'll set them up. Looking good, man. Looking good. What up, dude? All right, let's go ahead and get this guy unfolded, and we will set him on a worker over here as well. Should do okay. I don't know. We may wait until they get back to this other end. We are doing parsnips, by the way. So we got red beets rocking in the other field, which is here. Man, he's already halfway done. Dude, you're doing good. It's surprising for sure. And over here, we're, man, rocking and rolling. Okie dokie. Yeah. Hey, I'm real happy about the way this is rocking right now. Let's set this down to about 20 miles an hour itself. That way we don't get too wild and crazy. Fast farming enabled. And hire him up on a worker. Now we shall plant the parsnip into the ground. Yes. Hey, what I did? And hire them up. So one worker is right down here at the end, and I figured, well, maybe we'll try and give at least 2 or 3 lanes in between both of these workers, because they are both going to be flying through this field. Dude is booking it right now. All right, how are we looking? How are we set up? Okay, he's done okay, but it looks like we may have to come through on the ends down there just to do it all ourselves, and maybe one or two little spots in the fields that we're missing. Nonetheless, this is fine. Okay, so this is where it's going to be interesting, because I have my T9, and that is the only tractor I've got left. However, utilizing an articulated tractor, at least on this farm, has become quite the challenge. So I think it is going to be time to say goodbye to the T9. Say goodbye, everybody. What value? $98,000. 47. Oh, I bought a used, didn't I? That is worth more to me there than it is sold. They may not be New Holland, but we're using case planters, and figure we go Challenger as well with one of these. So we've got a couple mods from our enhanced tractor mod. Big shouty outy to Mark for that. And let's head over here and we'll pick up these planters. I really hope that these tractors are big enough to pull the planters. I've decided to go for tracks setups on these because tracks are awesome. I may have forgot about fertilizing the fields. They are 100% not fertilized at all. Yeah, not looking good. Yo, that's weird. I came through and fertilized, but it's now gone. Oh, that stinks. Oh, you're out of red beets. So fertilize it is, and I'm going to utilize this bad boy right here. I figure, you know what? We've got the Challenger. Let's use the Challenger. I also really like using like a zero-turn piece of equipment like this when I'm doing this, because it's so easy to take the turns and be precise. It's like one big rigid piece of equipment. Yay! Haha, love it. Oh boy, we got a fun one here. So it looks like idiot number 1 got himself stuck in a ditch. So I got to get him out of there, and idiot number 2 is just watching him going, no, I don't know how to help. God, these guys are stupid. All right, hire him up on a worker. Go do your thing, bro. And while I'm at it, we have 2 solid fertilizer suites. May as well use both of them. I find it interesting that my worker decided to stop right here and say, work's done. I'm good. We don't need to do this anymore. Wrong. While everybody's doing their thing, I think now is a good time for me to jump in here and do the rest of this myself. The red beets are looking good, but we've got a lot straight through there that needs to be done. I'm trying to think of what the ideal tractor would be for this kind of setup. Obviously, trying to come through here is not the easiest thing, although it's not the most difficult thing either. As long as we're heading the right direction, we're good. And I'm trying to sit here and think, what would be the easiest vehicle to use for this type of thing? I don't know, maybe something that's larger with a some kind of little setup for something? Yeah, something with a setup for something. All right. So good at this. Forget it, I'm going sideways. Watch out. So if you don't know, your ridges can be made either 90-degree angles. However, I'm sitting here and just kind of doing my thing. Yeah, let's go. I'm done, I think. Oh yeah, man, there's so much that he missed. Whatever, don't even care. Not that this is the last time I'm using this equipment or anything, but I think we could probably get a little bit of cash back. And we are done, at least with fertilizer for that field. Now we get to utilize our new Challenger in the field seeding. And I don't know what I want to do for the last bit here. We've got a kind of a lot. This will be our last harvest. I've decided we're probably going to call it at 20 episodes on here, at least for now. Maybe one day we'll come back, but I want to go through and see what can we plant that would be fun. What is the very last one? What is that? Oh, it's rye. Oh. How much does the other crops get? Yeah, we're not doing rye. How's about we just do what we normally do? Let's go stereotypical DjGoHam, oats and grass. I'm thinking here, since we're doing this last massive harvest, why don't we finally plow these fields up? Oop, I'm stuck. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. These guys aren't good. You are stuck again, my good sir. I think I can get out of this. Yeah! Rock and roll, baby! Let's go! Let's see. Can I get back over there? Maybe we'll go with a more shallow approach. Yeah, that seems to be working okay. This was very difficult. This is an extremely difficult little setup here. And then we've got idiot number 2 over here. You okay? Are you just scared to go up? Goodness. This is going to be an interesting setup because I think this whole area that we're driving over right now is going to be plowed up. We'll have a nice little island in the middle, and we'll have another little island over here. But I think the majority of this is going to be plowed up. We do have this whole area, which makes a bunch of sense to plow up. So this is going to be the first thing I do. Let's line it up nice and easy right about here. And hopefully we don't get in any trouble. Is our field creation? Allow create fields. Yes, sir. Let's go. Plow it up. Plow it up. You're in my way. You're in my way, bruh. Let's get that out of the way. There we go. And there we go. They're officially connected. Now, let's go up and let's plow this area in between up. That way they are both together once again. Meanwhile, this guy thinks that his job is done. Not. You know what? Real quick, I'm just going to finish this. That way, it's finished. All right, we got that done, and we've sold the equipment that we purchased for that. Not nearly as much as we got for it, but I think it'll be fine. Let's run through here. We'll get this all plowed up. I'm probably not going to worry too much about trying to get this fertilized the first time around. Second time around, absolutely. But not this time. Oh boy, not this time at all. All right, this is going to be an interesting one, trying to get this to match up. We have a straight line on one and a lot of curviness on the other. Let's see. Can we do this and make it look all right? Yes. Yes, we can actually. Oh, that was too easy. This is what it looks like up here. We have created all of that and connected it. Now we've got this. Do we leave the pathway up to the little lake right here, or do we cut that up? I actually don't know the answer to this, because it is kind of neat having a road and a little pathway that goes up here. Even though I don't come up here, it is kind of nice to have that. So you know what? I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. It'd be so much easier if I didn't, but I'm gonna leave it. All right, let's get this plowed up, this area that we just planted. Unfortunately, when we come back through hiring a worker on this, it's gonna be real interesting seeing this and how it all comes together. That's yeah, we definitely didn't do this the right way. We should have plowed first. That way this was so much easier. What are you gonna do? Here we go. Here's where the fun starts. So the big old field is looking good. I'm gonna come through here and get to a certain point where I can hire a worker, and then I'm gonna hire the challenger right behind me. That's gonna take us to a good point where we can just go. And then I'm just gonna probably go to the other side of the field, and these guys will meet in the middle. So hire worker there. We'll turn this guy on, make sure the fast farming is enabled. Yes, it is. And we will line them up right on the other side. Boom, drop it down, and go here. Perfect. Yeah, man. It's all coming together now. All the way back there. Looking good, looking good. I don't know if we can make it all the way down to the edge or not. Maybe? Oh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. All right, to the end. Very nice. All right, we'll fire the worker, but let's see if we can spin this around without getting stuck. Oh, I did. I thought I got stuck on the tree, but I didn't. Drop it down and keep going. Nice. So now the challenger should have plenty of room to turn around and not get stuck in a tree. All right, cool. And then I'm just going to continue with the outer run. And then, yeah, this middle part will just kind of be there. Perfect. I think we're good. We're on a good roll here. Man, this field looks so silly. I like all that, but hey, man, it is what it is. It's all good. I'm going to try probably to hit a little headland down here at the very bottom. We'll run one more pass down at the bottom through there, and we'll hire them up on a worker and get it done. And then it's really just going to kind of be sitting around watching the workers do their job. So as much as I like this challenger, and I'm pretty sure that you guys like this too, I only needed it for a little while, and I probably should have just leased it. So when we get down here to the end, we're going to swap this out for our T8, because I didn't need it anymore. Now we'll take this. This dude working real hard. But yeah, I don't know, but we'll just sell this. I was impulsive. We are rocking through. It is looking good. Look how much we've done. Oh my goodness. This little grass field down here, for some reason, I can't get it fertilized. And I don't know what's going on with 8 and 2. Oh, you know what? Oh, I've got an idea. So I've got a couple modified tankers here, and I could take one of these. Do they all hold the same amount? I think they do. So let's go with this little guy right here. The smallest one. This will be perfectly fine. Colors. Since I've already gone through all the trouble to actually fertilize these fields, and now I'm getting a thing that says, oh yeah, by the way, no. Then I think I'm just going to cheat in fertilizer into this. There we go. Hook it up. And our tanker, we want Slurry. See, the thing with this is I believe you can do slurry and manure on top of fertilizer, or maybe it's just lime. I'm not really quite sure. But we can activate double application rate. Now, I don't know if this is going to work, and if it doesn't, we're going to have to fast forward a day in game to do this, and we may even be spreading slurry in December. But if this works, then this would be super duper handy, because we could put the double application of the slurry down on top of the field that says it's been fertilized, but for some reason it ain't. And then this would give us our double fertilization. It might just work. Drop it down. Slurry down. I don't know if it's working. We should take a look. Not working. All right. We'll lift that back up and fold it, and I guess keep this for an extra day in game, and we'll do it again tomorrow. Ooh, we got a little fight going on back here over who gets to see this little part. Is that the last bit? Yeah, that's the last bit. There's a little bit right there. Well, we can hit that whenever we get down to the bottom. But yeah, man, that doing one field like this, way better idea than doing it any other way. Highly recommend if you're going to be using these fields, man, just plow them together. I don't know why I waited so long to do this. This was the right decision. I don't know what's going on with the seeder, but I can't turn. And then it goes like that. How about we just detach, reattach? Yeah, there we go. Now we're good. It's probably because I was going 40 miles an hour driving straight forward as I was trying to fold this. I forget, that's a bad idea, and it never works. Maybe with this one we try not to drive forward while it's folding, even though it's bucking like a bronco. Yeah, let's go. So now there's only one thing left to do, and that's going to be to come through here and fertilize. I forgot I upgraded the engine on here, so it's got like a, I don't know, some crazy like 60 mile per hour, 1,000 horsepower engine, so it shouldn't take too long to get all this seeding done. But that's going to be, or fertilizer rather, but that's if I can get enough grip on the front wheels to actually turn the stupid thing. It's not going to take long, but it's certainly going to be fun. Oh, here's a fun one. He came all the way down here. All the way down here. We are currently here. And this is where... What are you doing, man? That's so dumb. I just do this myself. It's a whole lot easier and way less stress. All right, so now that we've gotten all that done, everything is fertilized, ready to go. We have 2 fields that need fertilizer, but we can't do those today. So let's go take a nap. Well, good morning in the snow. I was joking about that. Where is it? There it is. I was joking about having to be in the snow today, but it looks like that's actually a very accurate representation of what we're up to. So thank goodness the T7's got nice lights on it, or else, well, I don't know what else. Let's head down here real quick. Let's try this one more time to see if we can even do this. Should be able to, and I really hope that we can. I also don't know what kind of wheels we can use on this. We've got crop destruction turned on right now. Let's see. Should turn us in the bottom right-hand corner. All tires and tracks. Sweet. Wait, what did that say about fertilizing? 4%, 3% fertilized. How? How do you even get that much? Or little, for that matter. All right, let's come through here. Let's see. Is this doing anything at all? Right here. So this just is not fertilizing. It's just not doing it. We've got it activated, but it's just simply saying, no you. So I guess we're not going to get these fields fertilized. It's kind of stinky. So you can play that game. Ha! Oh man, it's going that way now. Oh no! Well, I guess that's what I get. So whatever we harvest, we're gonna have to come through a different way. But I don't know how I'm gonna harvest it yet. I do know that we're gonna be doing a little bit of harvesting in the next one. We have 2 more episodes, which is gonna be very, very fun, very exciting. And I'm really happy that we've had the opportunity to play on this map. It's been a lot of fun, but I think it's time to move on because there's a lot of stuff out right now. A lot of really cool stuff. Red beets and parsnips. Growing 1. Yes, please. Thank you very much. So, we've at least got our fertilizer. We've got the same crops on the fields. We just cheated. Oh, well, it is what it is. Well, how's about you guys come and check out the next one, episode 19, where we're going to be doing a little bit of harvesting, maybe preparing some stuff. And since we've now gone into another day, we need to go check on all of our production. So, we'll see you then. Winter is upon us. And today, in episode number 19, we have got to figure out, where did the sugar go? The reason I ask this is because we are out of sugar. Like, butter? Butter's doing great. As a matter of fact, I think I accidentally made too much butter here. I did. So I need to do something about that because there is no sugar going nowhere. So we shall change this to selling the butter. And we are going to plop down a helping helping amount of sugar. We are going to set our spawn point literally right on that. We're going to jump in. I'm going to find my IBC pallet stack mod. There it is. And then we need to find butter. No, sugar. Crap. I already forgot. In order to make it even, we need about a lot. So let's see if we can buy one of those. Really? That's what happened, huh? Okay. Okay. I can do this. I don't need nobody. I'm a strong DJ. Look at this. Push, baby. Let's go. Arr. And then, oh man, I gotta push all these. Push that way, dip it that way, and then push it. I pushed too hard. The good thing is we can look at this now and say, okay, it's gonna take 3 fine corn flours to every 1. So 3 of that would be, let's see, 25-ish? We're going to need more fine corn flour. Don't worry, because it's going to be here. Yo, is it just me, or don't the sugar packs look like they're like Walmart Great Value brand sugar packs? Why have I never noticed that before? Farming Simulator is using Walmart brand sugar in their recipes. We should have figured this out by now. So stupid. All right, we are almost done here, and then we can start moving forward a few days and at least get where we need to go. Sweet corn flour is going to be going in, and money's going to be coming out, and we will be just A-OK. Let's go. Easy now. After one day, our butter is down, and the sugar is down as well. So I'm thinking might be a good idea for me to go back over to my farm dairy and set the butter to distributing, because that's just insane. Now, the other thing, our oils, that is going well, but it's not selling a whole lot, so we may upgrade that one more time. We did get literally $1 million overnight, so how cool is that? $1 million. I don't even know what I did, but we did a good job. Good job, DJ. Here's the whole thing about sugar, though. I don't think we ever placed down a sugar mill, which is something that I totally forgot to do. I was going to do like sugarcane or something so we could get sugar, but that's not a thing that happened, which is quite unfortunate indeed. All right, so we need to buy at least, what is that? We got 15,000 liters in here. 15,000, we need to get that up to 42, so I don't know what that math is, but it's not 30. I know that. That's good, right? Got it. We're good. I figured it out. I did some maths. We're fine. All right, butter. Oh boy, we need to get moving on that quickly. You know, I'm actually surprised that this thing got out of the snow. I mean, we are making waves, don't get me wrong, but we are pushing through. Let's go. It's kind of unfortunate. This is the last snowfall here in Alma, Missouri. I'm going about 16 miles an hour. That's actually dangerous. Let's slow this down just a little bit. Yo, what is that? Uh-oh. What is this? What is this? Raw milk? But what is pallet? Me? Oh, it's butter. Uh-oh. That's not good, man. I just pressed all the wrong things. Bakery, grain mill, oil mill, farm dairy. It's set on distributing. Rabble. So I got this butter just chilling here? Man. You know what? Whatever. I'll get it figured out. First things first, we need to get milk out of the tank and into this. So we'll start doing that. I'm loading it at the same time that I'm distributing it, so the cows are getting rid of it. And the milk's going in. I think we got all the milk from the cow. Let's take a look and see. Yep. Which means how much do we get? 140-some thousand liters. That's pretty good, dude. That's pretty good. I decided we're going to start making cheese. I like cheese. Cheese is good, so therefore we shall make it. Now, we need to make our little trip down to the BGA for our daily, BGA trip. First things first, I think we'll probably fill up the liquid tank first. I think that might be a little bit easier. Oh, thank goodness. At least there's no snow down here and I can actually drive this truck. All right. Stop it off and let's see how much slurry we get for one day. Oh, that is filling up quickly. Oh man, 239 600,000 liters. Did I forget to do this one day? I feel like I forgot to do this one day. Now for the manure. I have no idea how much manure is going to be in here, but something tells me it's more than I can take. Let's see, about 200,000 liters of manure, which is a lot. All right, slowly going down layer by layer. That trailer's got to fill up fast. Oh boy. While all that's happening, why don't we go ahead and do a little bit of work over here? We got, God, does this say 600 and some thousand liters of hay? I can't fit that much in this trailer. Dude. Man. All right, so at least we're able to make a bunch of TMR. That's good. Fields are looking great. Yo, the oats are looking fantastic. Look, this one's even got purple flowers in it. The rest doesn't. So, did I just throw that? Oh. That shouldn't be on. All right, first one's TMR, and I will be honest with you. When I started, I was not quite sure that this specific thing was going to pay off. I didn't know if this would be worth it or not. Doing these huge mixers to do everything, not having to use it, vehicles. All I gotta need to use is literally this one trailer, and I can come through and get any hay, straw, silage, TMR, all of it. And I can do everything for my animals just with this one thing. I will say it would be pretty sweet if I didn't have to do anything and I could just set it up to where it would just send it over. But then again, I don't know if there's any mods that can do that. I think if I had anything else, I think it would just be too much. So we won't worry too much about that. Let's come through here. We want silage out of this. We still got a bunch of straw. Man, 602,000 liters of silage. I definitely forgot to do this one day because this is like twice as much as normal. Look at this. We're almost full. Look at that. 1.9 million liters of silage, 1.9 million liters of hay, 2.1 million liters of straw, and TMR is literally being made as fast as you can sneeze. And I can sneeze almost as good as anyone. Why am I getting silage out of here? Now I have to put this back in. I shouldn't have used an analogy of sneezing. That was a bad analogy. That is too much. I think at this point we could probably go buy twice the amount of cattle that we have, and I think we would probably be okay. As a matter of fact, when we go over there, we're going to take a look at our cattle. They can't take more than 1 million liters of feed regardless, so we're not going to worry too much about that. Yep, 1 million liters of TMR. Yeah, we may double the amount of cattle that we have today just so we can double the amount of manure and slurry that we're getting, just so we can go sell that every day. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, we have a lot of money. We've got $2 million right now. I say we spend at least 3/4 of that. I mean, I'm talking $1.5 million on animals, on productions, everything. I say we spend the money. Hello, cattle. I am here with your food and stuff. Yeah, let's go. Let's take a look at our cattle, see how everybody's doing. So we got 354,000 liters of straw. They could definitely use another 0.5 mil, so we'll bring that over real quick since we got the trailer. Slurry's nothing, milk is nothing, so we've gotten all of that. Oh yeah, how are we doing here? Age, these are 24 months. They have reproduction in 6 months. I think we could probably go for some more. We only have 500 out of the 5,000 head of cattle that we could possibly get. It's a lot. I'll give it that much. Holsteins, we could go with a brown Swiss just to have something a little bit different in there. This breed is used. They are older than yada yada. This animals reaches breeding age. Animals over the 18 can reproduce. Yeah, why don't we get 500 of these? That way we've got a mix of kind of this and that. Let's do it. Okay, that may have taken a lot more of my money than I thought it was going to. Yeah, that was like 800,000. Oh, I'm not nervous laughing. You're nervous laughing. You know what I mean? Oh boy. Oh yeah, this is grass. I could drive in this. I think I've got a bunch of straw in here. Probably straw. 5 million liters. Bro, we gotta do something about that straw. That's too much. Let the straw flow. There it is. They're not completely full straw, but they've got a whole bunch. So that should be good. It is telling me, oh goodness, a little burperooski there. It is telling me that they're gonna go through 350,000 liters of food every single day. That is roughly how much we're producing right now. So one of the things that we need to do is upgrade our TMR silo at the very least. That way we've got enough TMR coming in. And that certainly takes some money as well, $162,000 just to upgrade the TMR silo. But I think it's going to be worth it. So let's go through. All right, now we have upgraded the TMR silo and we have a lot more room for everything as well. So that is great news. What about some of the other silos that we've got? What about the straw silo? 150,000. Let's go with that. Let's upgrade that. The grass silo, I do think we really need to upgrade that anymore. 150, you know what? Why not? Go for it. All right, we got about $275,000 left from all that. I think we could probably invest that somewhere, right? Since we got some productions, why don't we take this guy out for a little spin out in the snow? I never said it would be a good idea, but it would definitely be fun. Let's see. Let's take and raise it up. Oh, yes. Ha, 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 ha. You ain't getting out of this snow. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yo, look at the suspension. It's just like ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk. Let's go ahead and load up these guys. Let's see. Enable, there we go. All right, so yeah, they're loading up now. Just kind of had to make them move. Sometimes if there's productions down and they've been sitting there for a minute, you kind of have to make them move. All right, we'll fold that up, and it is butter. So that means we are heading to the bakery. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Do you guys want to ride along with me? Come on, let's ride along and see how fast we can go in the snow all the way to the bakery. Some of the area is open. Some of the area, like where we're driving right now, is not. So we definitely need the suspension. Look at the front. It's going. Oh boy, it actually drives fairly well in the snow, all things considered. And I'm actually really glad. Look at that. I'm really glad that this whole area, yay, is covered in snow because it makes it that much more fun to drive in. All right. I think we'll probably be able to make it just fine. This shouldn't be too difficult. Just kind of pull over this and then click the sell button. I think that's all we need to do. Or maybe unload, unfold. Ah, there we go. Yeah, it's working. Well, that was quite uneventful. So none of that'll probably be in the video. But hey, we're good. We'll go ahead and park this up. I imagine we've still got, I don't know, 3 or 4 days left before we actually harvest. So hey, there's that at least. Go ahead and bring the suspension back down, turn it off, and we're probably going to be okay. So we will let this sit and hang out, do its thing, and I think that, oh wait, hang on. We still got the truck. It's full. Go, go, go. If you think I'm going out to the road and taking all the time to go around my own farm, think again. I'm cutting straight through the grass field. Let's go, boys. I'm not quite sure the Volvo likes it, though. It's doing a little kajuga every single wheel. And this poor trailer is just, it's doing its best. I think that's about all I got here. It's doing its best. The real test is going to be right here, going down into the ditch and back up again. The trailer slid a little bit, but it's up and it's fine. We're gunning it. We're on the road. We got, I think, 2 layers of snow, maybe 3 on the road. There's max layers in the field right now. That crop's barely even visible. All right, we should be able to do both of these at the same time. I think we can dump the, oh, I'm in the grass. I wonder what happens if we take this turn at full speed. Nothing eventful. Man, sometimes driving in the snow is fun, and sometimes, like, nothing happens. Today was a lot of nothing happening. All right, so there we go. Let's dump the slurry. We'll dump the manure. And we'll see how much room we've got for the manure that we have left. We may bring a different truck back. Yeah, really haven't done much with the BGA. It's still sitting at level 2, even though up here the corn dryer is still sitting at level 1. But then again, it's empty. So there's that. It's got propane in there too. Should get that out and sell it. And we'll be all right. This gives me an excuse to use the new truck though. Well, new trailer anyway. Let's see if I can get this new Wilson trailer out of here. I believe it's this one. There we go. Oh yeah, I got that spread axle in the back. She is party. We'll go ahead and open it up and see if we can head over there and get the manure away from the cattle. Oof. I don't know, maybe not. This thing, it ain't driving in the snow real good. It was the most boring, uneventful drive ever. I think it was more fun when this was full. Let's park it over here. We're gonna have a bunch of milk tomorrow, and I really don't want to have to drive all the way over here again. So we'll put it right there. As a matter of fact, how much milk is in there right now? None. Perfect. All right, we'll turn that off. There we go. Where's our other semi? There it is. 76,665 liters. Oh, yeah. I decided to add some pretty lights. I feel like red lights around the farm would look pretty cool. I don't know why I haven't done any right here, so we'll do that. Also, yeah, of course I'm set up for the thumbnail. Duh. Into the next day. Now it is February. We got another bunch of money overnight. Well over $1 million yet again. I still didn't spend everything. I physically couldn't spend everything, but how did we do overnight? Well, we got 150,000 liters of milk. Pretty darn good. They ate a lot of food. I'll give them that much. They did produce 250,000 liters of slurry. How do they poo that much? Manure is pretty high up there as well. 200,000 liters of manure. Oh, I hear them mewing down there. What I did? Well, dudettes, they're all checks. Taking a look elsewhere. So over here, we've got our sweet cornbread, which is doing pretty good, though we need to give it some more sugar. So we'll go down there and we'll buy some more sugar. Let's see. Bread is doing well, I guess. I mean, flour's pretty much maxed out, mainly because we had a lot of wheat going through. However, no longer is that going through, but we do have a backlog nonetheless. Probably would be a good idea to upgrade the bakery, but I do feel like I wouldn't be able to buy sugar fast enough. I mean, we've refilled it yesterday morning, and it's already at 14,000. Oof. How's everything else? TMR mixer. How'd we do? We made, 500,000 liters overnight? That's pretty darn good. As far as our oil, that's still going down. It's going down slow, though. I think that's definitely one that we could probably upgrade. We are running out of hay quickly, so that's a thing. Made 500,000 liters of silage overnight. That's pretty good. Milk was all used up. That's good. And the BGA's still rocking 360,000 liters. No. Okay, maybe actually, because we got a lot more to take over there today. First things first, milk in. We will take all of the milk, which is, how much did I say it was? 150,000 liters. Oh yeah. And then we will put that into our the milk processing. I will say this, I do think that it's time to probably get rid of this pup trailer. The trailer's cool, man, but like we're not doing anything with it. Run over the deer. Ah, almost so close. It's really just bogging us down. You can see there's so much snow through here. I can't even get a grip. So I do think that it's probably time to say goodbye to the pup trailer. Yep, the bed. Not the tanker, but we'll get rid of that pup trailer there as well. That should be a little less that we have to manage. Oh, it's driving so much better now. We also have I think it's a auto-loading pallet piece over there for this as well, but we don't need that. So we'll let that sit to load. Then we need to find our other semi-truck. Here we go. We're going to load that trailer back up with manure and take it over and sell it. And one last little bit, we are going to go ahead and sell this because I don't think I'm ever going to need this again. Now, otherwise, everything else that I'm going to need to do today in game is going to be exactly the same as it was the day before and the day before and the day before. So I'm not going to make you sit through that. We will just continue along probably, let's see, tomorrow being March. I mean, all of the things that we're doing right now are things we have to do every single day. So, yeah, we'll take a look at that. You know what? This truck right here, It's got a decent horsepower engine. I think we could spend the extra $36,000, double the horsepower, and maybe get moving a little bit quicker. Ooh, it sounds different too. Oh, she's moving, baby. Let's go. Get this thing opened up. Let's put some poo in it. I may have put the same engine in this one too, so hopefully we don't have too many problems or troubles out of it. It forgot a couple of the upgrades that I did, and it's definitely not something to drive through the snow. But it's okay. All right, so we're gonna just kind of go through the paces, get all of the sugar purchased, get that taken to the bakery. Manure is still going, so we will probably be back when that's still rocking and rolling. Hopefully the next time that you guys see us, there will be no snow on the ground, and we will be ready to get ready for our last harvest. So now we are into April. Everything is ready to be harvested. We have an absolutely massive field here ready to go. That is all oats. We've also got field right here ready to go. That is your grass. We've got a field right here of parsnips, and then way over there, we've got a field of red beets? Red beets, all right. I totally forgot what was in there. So, we have also made quite a bit of money. We're at $3.1 million. We'd probably be at around 5 or 6 at this point, but we spent it all. And I don't have any better explanation than that. I spent a bunch of money, and it was awesome. So then the next time that we're going to be in here, we are going to be harvesting. We've got grass, we've got the parsnips and the red beets, we've got the oats. We're going to have to harvest every single bit of that. We're going to have to do it in one single day in game, which is going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to have to do it in one single episode, because this is 19, the next one is number 20, and that's the last one. So it could be a 30 or 40 minute long video. Maybe it'll be lower, but who knows? Regardless, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Happy Harvest Day, and welcome to the final episode from Alma, Missouri. This has definitely been one of my favorite series that we have ever done in Farming Simulator 22, or, well, anything else. I absolutely loved it, and you know what? I'm actually really excited to be able to play this off-screen, kind of on my own, not having to do it in a series, but at least for you guys, we've got plenty more coming for you. Of course, we have all the Supercuts. You may even be watching one right now. Hey, let me know you're watching that Supercut. But we've got work to do. So we have a whole field of oats. Just it's such a big field of oats. It takes up part of farmland 1, 9, and 2. And then we also have our red beets down here. We have our parsnips that need to be harvested. There's so much of everything. So I think the best thing to at least do to start with is prepare the harvesters. Just kind of get stuff ready to go. We're also going to have to buy some for the parsnips and red beet because, of course, I don't have those yet. So we'll need to get those sorted. However, we're not going to be using the stuff that came with the DLC. Oh no. We're going to be using some modded stuff. Here's what we're going to be using. We have the Lizard Colossus from the Colossus Harvesters pack, and we have 2 different headers because, well, that's kind of how it's broken up, at least in the version that I've got right now. So we've got the silver one for parsnips, we have the red one for red beets, and I think that should do us. We're only going to be doing one of those at a time, so I figured one harvester should be okay. The red and the blue certainly don't look pretty, but I guess that is what it is. Also, if you're curious, I am using the Nitro Blue. Because of course I am. Who would not go with Nitro Blue? It's beautiful. My goal with the red beets is to do this very quickly in a way that it's not going... I need to unfold what? Oh, yeah, that does make sense. All right, let's see if we can cut on some lights here. That way we can see just a little bit. I know it's like 9 in the morning in April, but it's going to take a long time to do everything that we need to do. Come on, hurry up. Let's go. There we go. All right. So I did go with the Unreal Harvester. So this could actually go as fast as I wanted to. I'm the one going slowly right now. Oh, is crop destruction not turned on? Crop destruction is definitely turned on, but for some reason it's not doing it, so I'm gonna turn it off anyway. Maybe we could do a little bit of this in first person. Man, check out the red beets that are just getting pummeled into the harvester itself. With headers this small, it's kind of easy to do first person. It's not the most simple, but it is fairly easy. So at least we'll take that. Go, 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 go. Did pretty good. First pass, we ended up with 15,000 liters, almost 16,000. We're just going to keep going. And I may even just kind of run around the field like this. It seems to be working okay. Again, I told you, this ain't going to take very long. We just need to be able to get to a point where I could get close-ish to hiring a worker and it not being super weird. I'm not sure we'll get to that point on this field, though. Going good through here. Just figured we'd check in with you. This is, I don't know. It's not really taking that long. It's kind of boring. Wanted to do the new crops. Be like, yeah, we got new crops, and we'll do them in the last harvest. It'll be fun, and that's okay. Ooh, did we miss a little spot right here? I think we missed a little bit. Are we gonna get an A? Yeah, we do, actually. Oh, that's interesting. Huh, neat. All right, well, we'll finish this up. I don't think we're going to get 100,000 liters off this, but you know what? Hey, anything's anything. To be honest with you, not much more than we had. There we go. That is it. Turn it off and raise it up. 81,943 liters. Okie dokie. Well, there's that. Now let's go hook up the parsnip header. See if we can do any better with the parsnips. May even be able to hire a worker depending on things, I'm sure. Hey, what if this will go in my silo? So this is basically copy-pasted from Schultz Modding's underground silo, and it doesn't look like parsnips are a thing, or red beets are a thing. So, what was that? What, did you just now find, like, the perfect little spot for you? Oh. Okay, red beets in. Confirmed. Here we go. Let's get ourselves some parsnips. Now, they should be ready to harvest, but I don't actually remember if they are or not. Ready to harvest. All right. We got 100% yield on those things, too. Very, very cool. All right. Let's see. We'll cut some lights on. Not sure if we need them, but we will hit it. For this, I definitely think maybe running like a 3 headline pass on here, and then maybe hiring a worker, but slowly. And let them do some stuff, because I got more stuff to do here. We definitely need to hit the grass next. That way I can hire a worker on that and just let him do his thing. Making our way around. We are not even done with the third pass yet. We've already got 91,000 liters in here, meaning parsnips. Well, I would say parsnips may be a little better, but this field's way larger, so I guess that is what that is. Also, at least with the way things are looking right now, I think we're going to have to run 4 passes around this field. The top has already been straightened out, which is good, because that is where we're going to hire a worker up on. However, yeah, I think we'll just kind of spin this around right here. Yay! There you go. Man, parsnips look so funny in here. I don't know why, it just kind of looks like a bunch of dead white birds. Is that bad? That sounded bad. That sounded way worse out loud. All right, let's pretend that didn't happen. So what's a responsible speed? I think 20 miles an hour seems fairly responsible. It's not too fast. We're picking everything up just fine. Yo, are we already at 100,000 liters? 137,000 liters, 138, 139. We're picking them up. Parsnips in the bag, baby. Yeah. So let's keep that out. All right. So there we go. Worker's going to do a little jig right here. They kind of do a weird dance. I don't quite know what's going on, but usually it works. Hopefully they don't get stuck in the ground. I will never understand why this worker does this. See this? This is like the dumbest thing I've ever seen. It's not Chris's fault. It has nothing to do with the mod. It's just these harvesters. So stupid. Boy. But as long as this works, this is less work that I have to do, and the worker could just do it all. And they go. Up to 20 miles an hour yet again. Braking seemed okay. I didn't see any problems there. If you saw any problems, I would say let me know, but this will be out. Yeah. There you go. All right, let's double check it here at the end, and then we'll jump into our grass fields. All right, I'm very happy with the way that is happening. So now we need this guy. Gotta be honest, I don't quite remember what header does what. Let's see, that's the 5200. I don't know what that means. I think that one's not for grass, which means I think the black one is for grass. All right, well, I guess there's only one way that this is gonna happen. It's either gonna cut this grass or not. Hey, cut the grass, awesome. Let's enable fast farming on this little bad boy. We've got a little bit to go. I can't remember what we did the last time in here. I can't remember, did we swath it like this or did we kick it into the inside? If I remember correctly, it's quite difficult to pick up the other way around. So this may be what we do here. Man, I don't know. It seems to work okay though. I'm pretty happy with the way things are here. Yeah, not bad. I'm not quite happy with the way that turned out. So we are going to kick everything over to the right-hand side. I've seen some people asking about this. If you're curious, toggle working mode. That's how you change the header to center, left, and right. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Since we're going to be kicking it out to the right now, I need to get this to a point where I would be if I was in mid-turn, just like so. Ha 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 ha. Very cool. All right, let's do this. So I'm going to run 2 passes around the outside. Everything will be kicked in towards the center, and then we will hire it on a worker being able to do this entire field on their own. And after that, there's really only this big oat field to do. However, we've still got to like deliver everything, process everything, do our final thoughts. This is going to be, I think this will be a little bit of a longer video. I don't know, guess we'll find out. First pass is done. Got him. All right, now let's kick it over to the left-hand side and we will do it again. First pass around has been made. Everything is done. Second pass has been done and everything is made. And now we get to move on to the absolutely massive field that is that. One thing I do need to do real quick is I need to pull this up so that I can find where my 90-degree angle is. I just need to find 180 degrees. We're about 10 degrees off. There it is, about 180 degrees. Pull forward and hire worker. Now the worker should, in theory, do the entire field for us and not cause any trouble. You're not going to cause me any trouble, are you? Double checking on this idiot over here. Things seem to be okay. We're at 266,000 liters, 63 rather. It'll be 6.6 by the end of this field anyway. Yeah, not too bad. Gotta see where I've done my grass field over there. But now we get to jump over to the big harvesters. Here we go. One thing I am gonna do is come in here and repair. I'm not gonna repaint them. 88 grand, get out of here. But I am gonna at least repair a few of the things on these harvesters. That way we're getting our full speed out of them. Let's see, repair 1,200 bucks. That's not bad. $6 for the header. I don't think we've used the header very much. Cool, rock and roll, man, rock and roll. How's our fast farming? It is enabled. How's our straw swath? It is enabled, which means we are a go for takeoff. Now through here, this is gonna be another one of those where we run 2 headlands around this, except it's just absolutely massive. Kind of a nice shot here of all of our harvesters that we have going at the same time. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So we got our grass harvester right in front of us. We have the parsnips running off into the background, and then we have our oat harvester right here, which you may say, oh, we're almost back around to the main farm. Yeah, there's still quite a bit we have to do because we have to go back up because I didn't plow half of this together. First pass is done. 54,000 liters. Enough to have to do a little carting real quick. Coming in hot, here we go. Let's go ahead and dump all that out. 50,000 liters, goodness gracious, already. All right, so we're not too far away. We've gotten this whole area done here. What I'm gonna do is just go ahead and hire this worker up because I only need to make 1 pass here, right? Well, if I only need to make 1 pass, then why in the world would I care too much about coming back? I'm not going to. We're not coming back around. So I'm gonna find this. We're gonna hire our dude up on a worker and just let him ride. And then when we're done, we'll take our other worker back to the other side of the field and do that over there too. All right, about right here looks good. May have to come up on it just a little bit right there. Hire the worker, rock and roll. Put this back down and keep going. Okie dokie, here we are back around again. Second pass, got another 45,000 liters in here. We will bring this right about here and let it dump out and take a look at the field and see what it looks like. So our worker right over here, I believe this guy, we're at 26,000 liters, making quite a few passes, doing good. But this whole thing needs to be done. We may jump down to parsnips as soon as we get up here and hire a worker because, well, that guy's doing great. This guy's doing great. So kind of we're behind, I think, at this point. So let's see what we can do about getting this over. then we'll jump on and finish up our parsnips. All right, let's knock it out. I think we could probably hit the rest of this by ourselves. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do it yet. I think the game plan is going to be to try to go back and forth on opposite sides. So that would be through here, just like that. And then kind of turn and kick in as soon as I can. There you go. And then spin it back around and do it again. This should not take too long, and it looks like we're at 444,444 plus or minus a few. So maybe we'll get close to 500,000 liters. That's pretty cool. So we didn't get as close as I thought we would to that magical 500,000 liters, but we still did okay. 460,000. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and take that, put it in our silo, put it away. What is that, 125 miles an hour? There's no way we could hit that. By the way, all the workers seem to be doing just fine. Everything looks good. I mean, the grass looks good. We're actually to the point now where we could probably start getting the loading wagon out and taking care of it that way. All right, let's see how this works. The last time through, it took a hot second to happen, but it looks like this is gonna happen extremely quickly. We'll jump out real quick, take a look. Yep, parsnips in. Cool beans, man. Now that that is done, we will hang on to this at least for now, but whoosh, make it clean because I need to have this for a thumbnail later, but we're probably not going to hang on to this. This is definitely going to be one of those things we sell by the time that we're done with this. Ooh, birds. Time to do some carting. I think it sets at 19 miles an hour. Yeah, we're matching it very good now. All right. Filling it up. I think we can hold 500,000 liters in this trailer. It's been unmodified, so it's just sitting there chilling from the exact amount that it is. See if I can look down in there. That should be about it. It is. We'll follow this down to the end because really, this is the only job I've got right now. It's just to do a little bit of carting. Yo, check this out. Check it out. We got strobe lights on here. I did install strobe lights on this, but I forgot about it. So I guess whenever you turn the beacons on, you get strobes. That is super duper cool. I love that. All right, not what I wanted. I don't even know if we're gonna be able to catch up with dude in time. We may have to catch him on the way back. I did catch him, but it's not gonna be worth it. Actually, I don't know, it may be. We may be able to empty this dude out. Yo, there it is, man. Empty. And it looks like the grass harvester. Yo, is he done? He's done. How about that? Now that's perfect timing. Let's have a little bit of fun. So currently we've got about 300 horsepower in here. Let's bump that up to 1,000 and see what happens. So we've got, oh, she moves. Let's clean it up real quick. There we go, looking good. And unfold. We will drop it down, turn it on, enable fast farming, and go. All right. Not bad, not bad. Stuck around 40 miles an hour, but I think we could probably bump that up a little bit. Is it 59? It's 59. This is working, and it is working just fine. There is a bit of weight on the back of it. Possibly a bigger tractor would have been a better go here. I figured a full size would be fine, but maybe something a little bit bigger, possibly. Class 5000 series, something like that. But this, it's working, and it's hitting that high 50s mile per hour, which is just cracking me up right now. But it does work, and then brakes. Yeah, it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. So this is interesting. One pass around, picking up both sides, has got us over 270,000 liters of straw. Dude, that's a lot of straw, man. I was not expecting that much straw. All right, let's go over here. We'll dump it into the silo and be done with it. I think next up is going to be the grass. We probably need to pick this up fairly quickly. I don't want to leave it sitting here too long. Oh, there's another field of grass too. Well, we'll go over and get it. What's going to matter? Yay! So we've run our one pass around. We're already at 43% on here, so I think it's probably a good idea to go dump this into our first silo. First silo is this one down here, all the way at the end. This is going to take our grass and turn it into hay. Nice. All right, we've got basically the entire rest of the field to pick up, so Let's go do that. This lasted less time than I thought it would. It took no time hardly at all to pick up all of the grass. We got a lot of it as well. 63. 630,000 liters right there. So we got well over 1 million liters, which is great news. That should at least last our cows another few months, but well, it's not really gonna matter because we're done today. So yeah, looks like the combine workers are still working hard. He's got a little bit of a bit right there, and then we'll take him on the other side and hire him up, let him do his thing. We also need to start picking up all of this straw and check on the combines because they can't empty themselves. Let's check on them. So the big one's at 43%, so 43,000 liters, and small one's at 25. So really not a whole lot going on here with these two, all things considered. I don't know, I could probably take over this one and just do the work. And we knocked out this first section. Wha-bam! Got him. All right. I think we are just going to drive over to the silo and we'll empty it out in there. That way we don't have to take anything out of the trailer and get moving. Yeah, what's up, yo? I see you over there. I will reiterate, it's kind of nice that I have crop destruction turned off. I forgot how much fun it was to just drive straight across the fields. Okay, so at least when I'm recording this, I've got to go record another video real fast because John's dropped some stuff. If you're watching this in a year, what up? We got mods the day I'm recording this. So I'm going to empty these out real quick. I think we've got about 2,000 liters in here. It's really not much. Oh, 4,000. Well, that's twice as much as I thought it was, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna head up here. Get out of here, birds. We'll go up here. We got 64,000 liters in the main one, so that's there. As I get up here, I'm gonna show you everything we've done so far because we really aren't that far off. So here's what we started with, and here's where we are now. So this is the only bit left that we need to do. Coming through here, that's going to be very interesting to see the worker try and deal with that. We'll cross that bridge when we have to. And as far as things that we've got in our silo, we've already got 344,000 liters of oats. We've also got, well, milk really doesn't count, nor does grass, straw. None of the rest of this counts, I guess. However, there are some stuff that do count. For example, down here with all of the new crops that we got with this new DLC, 81,000 liters of red beets and 460,000 liters of parsnips. So we will definitely find ourselves some places to sell that stuff. And I'm now back over from recording a video. So if you saw that on the day I'm recording this, what up, dude? We are rocking and rolling. Everything is looking better. We are making this smaller and smaller. I think the next pass through, that harvester will probably knock both of those out. I think we could get all of that done without having to empty them. However, this field that I'm doing right now, this whole little area, yeah, I'm gonna have to unload. I'm gonna probably get 2 or 3 loads off of this field. What's that, like 2 or 3 million liters? Oof. All right, I'm not quite sure how this is gonna go, so eventually I'm gonna have to back it off. I think about right here is probably where I'm gonna back it off. Slowly, slowly wait for the straw to stop and get out of the way. Nice. I knew that would work. I knew that would work. Yeah. Totally knew that would work. All right, let's hire him up on a worker right there now. And it should technically finish everything on the right here. Yeah, that happened very quickly. All right. Sweet. Let's see if I can knock this out of the park right here as well. So we should have an opening. Yep, there it is. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Yeah. Only a little bit left. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Dunzo, baby. Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy that we were able to get all of that done, all of this field. As a matter of fact, getting the field done really wasn't that bad. Ooh, is that a witty bitty bit over here? Let's go. Twink. Got it. Remind me to pick that straw up back there. This is the last little bit right here. It looks like, if I've done my math correctly, we got about 3 million liters. I unloaded it about half. Now we're at about 600,000, and I unloaded it twice at 100%. So that's a little bit more than 3 million liters. Let's double check real quick, see how we are doing. TMR silo, I filled that up once, and the straw silo kind of filled that up. I mean, a little bit, not much straw there. So looks like this straw is going in the silo with the other everything else that we had. So that is the end of harvest. But we still have to take all of this stuff and put it somewhere. First stop is going to be to take all of the oats that we got today, and we're going to take those to our grain mill and drop them in. So let's go ahead and get the rest of the oats out of there, and let's go ahead and prepare our grain mill. Right now, wheat and fine corn flour are on, but we don't need those anymore. What we need is oats. Oat flour. Oh boy, how many oats did we get? How much is left in there? I don't actually know how much is left in there. I have a million liters exactly. Solid fertilizer, grass, red beet, lime, parsnip, straw. It's like there's none. Hang on. That says 500,000 liters, but it says there's none in the silo. There's no way. 8,700 liters? It's like there's none. Goodness gracious, I'm not coming back for that. Didn't really think about this part. We are gonna have to tip up. And it's gonna cause some serious trouble. I think tipping here is okay. Looking good so far. Shouldn't go much higher. Please stop. Please stop. Yay! All right. Stop there. Okay, so let's take a look at some other stuff. Some of this new crop parsnip. Let's see. Grain sale point. It's a good place to go. Stella, that's the train and sell everything. So it looks like we're taking our parsnips to sell everything. Not bad. Even though parsnips really not a whole lot, $420 per 1,000 liters, we still have 460,000 liters in here, meaning that we're gonna get a decent chunk of change for this. I highly recommend taking a look at the new products and the new crops that came with the new DLC, because at the end of the day, they ain't bad. They're pretty good for money making. And for our last sale, we actually had to bring out the old Wilson trailer from here because we need to get red beets. We're gonna throw red beets in the front. We're gonna throw the rest of the oats in the back, which should be not much. So let's see, we'll take a look here. 8,700 liters, yeah, barely anything, but it allows us to take one trip instead of two. And this is the last bit right here. We're selling off our red beets. Again, they're not, money's not crazy. Let's be for real. As a matter of fact, I came to no, this was a good place. Sell everything, $383 dollars per 1,000 liters. That's okay. Not great. It was okay. Yeah, see, $31,000. I mean, that's pretty good. Pays for almost all of the equipment needed for that field. Plus, I could have technically used the exact same stuff on the other field. I didn't, but I could have. And now, everything that I had to do is done. Everything's been delivered. All of the things have moved around and et cetera, et cetera. So I decided to pick up these last little boxes of butter and go deliver these while we talk about the map and how beautiful it was, how much fun it was to play on here, and all the things that I wish I could have done. So things I wish I could have done. I wish that I would have done more building. So putting down new buildings, putting down other barns, other animals, things like that. I wish that I could have done more production chains. So all of the new production chains that were added here to the map, I wish that the update would have come out a little bit sooner so that I could do, literally the day I'm recording this, the new update came out that fixed the cow barn. So I would have been able to use all of the new stuff. But you know what? That's okay. No, something else I wish that I could have done is bought this farm down here and maybe 2 or 3 of the fields around it and just mowed grass. Mowed grass, feed the cows some grass, and make them happy. Happy cows! But, yeah, those are only the only things that I wish I could have done or should have done. All the things I'm really happy that I did was field creation. Taking the fields that we had and just plowing them up together. I love the fact that I have to come into town to do anything. I love that we've got all this stuff in here, and I love that I've got all my production chains kind of all in one little spot. Oh, turned right too soon. Yeah, it's behind this building right here. Here we go. We'll go and open it up. But otherwise, I think everything would be more along the base of what you enjoy what was your favorite thing that you've been able to do on this map? Absolutely love Alma, Missouri. I've just had the greatest time doing videos on here, but I think 20 videos. We're only doing videos on the weekend, at least when I'm doing this. Oh, something else I never got to do was wash my truck with this. Did you know there's a thing over here where you can wash your truck? I haven't even been over here since I started this series. I cleaned my truck before I left. So yeah, that's just for fun, I think, more or less. So I'm definitely going to be playing a lot of Alma, Missouri off screen. I'm going to be doing a lot of things that I wasn't able to do in this series. I'm going to do those things myself. So thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for enjoying Alma, Missouri with me. If there's something that you'd like to see me do in the future or next or anything like that, hey, let me know. Otherwise, just hope you have an awesome, wonderful day today. And we're going to see if I can make this left turn without getting hit. We'll see, Alma.